Hello, everyone. Welcome to Broadway Hit Points for another Monday. We are at session 10, and with us we have Bart the Basher.
What's up, everybody? I'm Keith.
We have Colker Dirtwood.
Yo, Seth.
We have Zinc Adinka.
Hey, Sarah.
And because Herb is not joining us because he stepped into a portal to an alternate plane last session 9, he won't be here, but we do have a surprise PC. We'll find out who she is soon, but this is Diane. Do you want to introduce yourself, Diane? Oh, I think you're on mute.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Diane.
Excellent. So, at our last session, you may remember that Bart and Colker and Herb were challenged by Pucknuts to perform a heist on the casino ship, the Kraken's Tail, with Angler, run by Angler. And he believed there was some chemical weapon of mass destruction there. They took 5 days to scan the ship, encase the joint, and have everything ready. Let's catch up with what Zinc has been doing over the last 5 days. So, what we're looking at right now on the map is Trinculo's Rest. This is the hotel where Bart and Colker and went to, and their gang went to after they performed the heist. But over here is Adventurers Hall. And we may remember that the last thing that happened was Zinc running into Adventurers Hall during the night and being told that she needed to hide out here and she had to stay here and stay away from anyone because Doc Chainmore was still running the town of Coruscant, and Doc Chainmore had still put out all a notice that Zinc is public enemy number 1, that she in fact was in charge of poisoning everyone in the town of Onbeto, and that she was responsible for the attack at the circus. So when Zinc got to Adventurers Hall, she was sort of immediately squirreled away and told to hide as well as she could. Zinc, the next morning, while you are there, before you're able to get anywhere else, 2 guards come into the room and point at you and say, "Zinkadinka, come with us."
Where are we going?
Don't ask. And they grab your arms very strongly. You're paraded out of Adventurers Hall where there's a line of Elven and Dwarfish royal guards, many of them tattooed with the sign of GaienBerr, the red triangle over their eye. And these guards parade you down the street. They come to the first gate into the royal ward here, and the gate passes. Whatever this is, it's been planned. Some people have come out to watch you. You're paraded down the fountain. You go past the library that you wanted to visit. You go past Trinculo's Rest. You go past the Bard School. Many fountains. There's a lot of sewer grates you walk by. You walk past the GaienBerr Magical Academy into the fanciest section of town, where these sort of very large estates and mansions. And in front of them is the Royal Elven Palace. And they open the doors and bring you into the palace. You are brought to a throne room where you wait for a very long time, and then eventually this elven queen walks into the room. And her power is so intense that you can't even breathe. Just her charisma takes all breath from you and forces you to your knees.
How long does it take me to be able to catch my breath to say something?
Before you can speak, the queen speaks.
Kneel, miscreant, murderess, evil alchemist. Shall we enumerate your crimes against me? You have attacked my towns. You have murdered my subjects. Do you repent?
I'm going to say in Elvish that Doc Chainmore has framed me, and we can give you proof that he is behind all of this.
I'm going to say in Elvish. Damn, what balls you have to speak to me in Elvish. How dare you form words with my language? If you can prove that you speak truth, I will spare your life. How do you expect
Okay. Well, I do have some adventurers that I've been traveling with, and we recently took care of a place called the Circus of Crime, and I have at least 100 witnesses that Doc Chainmore and so long story short, there's this guy named Herb, and his sister is apparently very bad news, and he was working by proxy. Doc Chainmore and this guy were working together. Showed up at the circus, tried to kill everyone. My friend Bart the Basher obtained the ringmaster's hypnotizing hat, did a really wonderful performance, and just wowed the crowd. You might have heard of him. He also had a benefit concert with Flotsam just a couple days ago, which
You would know
everyone
Bart
really
the Basher, I think, Queen Unisor. Bart the Basher is a local pop star, local pop bard. He's a singer who's very popular with some great songs. You know, The Art of Making Bart is one of them. It's just this really wonderful tunes that are sung all over. Bart the Basher
so
bashes on.
Bit by bit.
This is a part of
we
Bart
get
we didn't
together.
even know about. We know about the songs about him.
That's right. I'm going to also tell her about Lemon Shark, about the assassin that was sent to kill me, and rather than eliminate him immediately because he was a young Valkyrie, I spared his life and we took him hostage instead of killing him, even though he attempted to kill me several times. And we are now here because we have heard that there are priests gathering with catastrophe shards in order to do something that sounds very important. And I pull out my catastrophe shard and I say, and I would like to present this to you if you can provide me protection and help me prove that Doc Chainmore is behind all of this.
So she reaches into her bag and she's gonna pull out. It's wrapped up in. Oh, is it wrapped up in the mat in the loincloth? Oh God! She pulls out a dirty, sweaty loincloth that is just covered with crusty Grimlock juices. And I think all your royal guards immediately like, oh God, what's going on with her? And as she unwraps it, inside is sort of a swirling shard of the catastrophe, which is the sort of meteorite which destroyed all life on Earth so many thousands of years ago.
I see that you have been on a long and complicated journey.
Too complicated.
I sense that you speak truth. I see that there is good in your heart. I have decided to spare your life, but because you have made me touch this disgusting thing, I'm putting you in jail.
Yes.
It's fair enough. Fair enough. I understand.
Where's Jim?
I should
My
have built a
Elven
little
dungeons
cage.
await you.
That's okay. I get it.
The guards sort of pull you out from the room and take you down into the dungeons where you're locked up.
Better than being dead. Better than being dead.
That's what you've been doing the last couple of days.
So you're in the dungeons. Days go by. How do you spend your time in the dungeons?
I am going to. Do I have anything with me that I can like make some sort of I can't like make a disguise, but I want to make like some like a maybe like an eye patch or like some sort of like head gear that kind of like I can kind of disguise myself in a little bit of a way.
Do you still
Maybe
have a loincloth?
No, I think I left that behind.
What
That's why got put in jail.
What did you take off of her, Queen Unisor? What did you let her keep her backpack, or did you take her clothes and her backpack from her?
I let her keep her clothes and her backpack. I took her catastrophe shard and I flung the loincloth away into the gutters outside of the castle.
Okay, then, and she carries a staff with her. Did you let her keep her staff?
I did.
All right. So yeah, so you have a lot of stuff in there then. Zinc.
All right. I think I want to. Yeah, I think I want to make myself like a little. I'm gonna make myself almost like a little like a spelunker light,
Uh-huh.
but it's gonna have a little. It's gonna have a little eldritch cannon in it, but it's gonna look like a spelunker light.
So
And I'm gonna have like a little thing that goes down my arm that's like and it's gonna just kind of be like up my sleeve, and at any time I can just do this with my wrist and
So you're basically
it shoots a
you're
cannon.
like the Joker with his flower that shoots acid. Except it's a little mining light that shoots little missiles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I illuminate that for you?
Anything else? That's right. Illuminated.
Okay.
Do I have any books with me? I don't think I have any spell books or any. I don't think I have anything like that. Do I?
No. You don't have any spell books. You know, this might be a good time for you to read through all of these letters that you have found over the many years. Over the week we've been doing this. You may remember you had one letter that talked about Hergor and Bloodtusk. Bloodtusk is the guy you fought in a Beppo. Hergor is the goblin leader of Panba, the goblin city north of town. You would have time also to look at the letter you found at the beginning in the Dwarven castle from the queen's husband, the prince, who said that Prince Galen infamously wore ears of his elven victims on a chain on his neck, and would never marry the elvish queen. And finally, you have the letter that you had found in Doc Chainmore's office that indicated that they were planning for a main attack on the city on the waning moon, which depending on where you are in time, let's say it's been 5 days that you've been in this dungeon, would be exactly 5 days away.
Is this the Elven Queen that's like Galen's Elven Queen, or is this someone else?
No, this Queen Unisor is Galen's Elven Queen.
There's more than one Elven Queen?
No, you're the only
No, I
Elven.
was just wondering. And she does not know about that letter, I'm sure.
I don't know. You haven't spoken to her.
I'm nearing. Actually, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get out of this dungeon. So I'm going to ask the guard if I'm sure the queen is very busy, and I don't want to assume that she would visit someone in the dungeon because it's obviously below her, quite literally. But I have a very important letter that she should probably see. 5 days from now, some shit's going to go down, and I would like to warn her because she has spared my life. And I've had time to think about all of the things that I've done through my life, and I think that giving her this letter would be very, very helpful and save the town.
Roll a charisma check.
Nat 20, baby, +1.
Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna say that this happens 2 days in. That rather than you being brought up, the guard hears a message, and 2 days after you've been in jail, Queen Unisor comes down and appears before your before the bars.
There's muck all over this ground. Keep making me touch gross things, Zinka. Doesn't go well for you.
I asked for some cleaning supplies. I understand why they weren't able to give them to me, but I will not keep you down here, but I wanted to give you this. And I hand her the letter.
Well. Zinka, I thank you. You have given me time to prepare. Do I have a council?
Yes. So you can leave. Do you want to go speak to your council?
I would like to go speak to my council.
Okay. You go off and speak to your council. While you're doing that, I am going to send you a real quick little chat, Diane. Hold on.
When she leaves, I'm gonna use my staff of flowers to create a path of moss that has like little white flowers going through it, like from the door of the cage. It goes like just like as far as I can reach, so I don't know, 5-10 feet or something. And so that the next time she visits, there will be a nice little carpet.
I think you can even do that as she exits. So you you just sort of, she looks back and you see this nice green path with white thing. I think Queen Unisor. What?
She's a witch.
How do we know she's a witch?
Burn her!
Are you one of the guards? Are you just popping in and play other characters? You go meet with your council. I'd say you don't hear anything from her while she's going to meet with the council. You're not quite sure what's going on, but you've made an impression. While that's happening, let's jump back to Bart and Colker. Bart, you and Colker and Stacy DC are now, we are 5 days later. We're at the full moon, and you guys have just finished robbing the bank with Trinculo. You're at Trinculo's Rest. What are you guys gonna do?
Guys, we should exchange these gems for smaller things that we can exchange for beer.
You mean money?
Yeah, let's do it. I feel like I'm paying too much for my beer lately. And then we can buy so much of it.
Yes, but the thing is, I feel like it's going to be noticed.
So, I'm
We have
famous.
to
I'm always
figure
noticed.
out some way to make sure that the money is clean.
I could wash it.
Not so much. I don't know that
I'd
that's
spit
really
on a
going to
couple
work.
of the diamonds and rub it on my shirt.
You would know that the guy who trades gems in town is your old buddy Midas, the jeweler.
Oh, see? It's your old buddy. Let's go give him
Yes,
gems.
Midas, who took everything else in his bag of holding.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. Yeah,
See what you missed on Wednesday?
yeah, let's trade some stuff.
What time you're gonna leave to go to Midas? What time are you leaving? I'm gonna say this is the morning of the 6th day, because you guys took a long rest after you did all. What time are you leaving?
Sunrise.
Right at sunrise. All right. So right at sunrise, you exit and you walk through the town, up around the palace where there seems to be some sort of movement happening, and you come down through the other gate, and Midas the jeweler is you go to his jewelry shop. It seems to be locked right now.
Midas!
No, you could have waited till after it opens for the day.
Open!
He comes down. He's got the huge long ears. You may remind you, and he says, "Yes. Oh, it's you two again. How wonderful! Lovely to see you. Won't you come in?"
Yes. Here.
It seems.
Come,
Sure.
make a seat. Have a seat. Sit. Please, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, we made a lot of money. So I have these and I want to turn it into regular money.
Yes, interesting. And what are these?
Diamonds.
Interesting. And while he's talking to you, he just goes to the door and he sort of stands between you guys and the door. And he says, I can see these are valuable diamonds, Bart the Basher. Oh, I will make a good deal with you for these. I'll give you 10 gold pieces per diamond.
Midas.
Okay, 20.
Midas.
And a long negotiation ensues.
Most of which is just me saying Midas
Yes.
disapprovingly.
Finally, he gets to what they're worth, which is about 200 gold pieces. And he says, yes, and does 200 gold pieces sound fair?
That's not what I
Midas.
was told yesterday.
Oh, well, maybe my friend can help. And as he opens the door, Angler is standing there.
Who's that?
That's...
Son of
He says, well, if it isn't my lovely little robbers. And behind him are a bunch of Triton guards. He says, thank you, Midas. This is very fair. How should I deal with the people that robbed my casino?
I should have known there's always a turncoat, too.
Yes. That's Heist Rules 101, baby.
Damn.
Can I look around? Do I see any evidence of the bag?
Roll a perception check. Let's see, what do I-
7?
No, you do not. Let's put you guys... I'm going to put you in this little space here. Sort of more of a weapon shop, but it will give us a sense to play this out. Okay, so here we go. So let's say you guys have been sort of over here. Colker, you're there. Bart, you're here. Let me get Midas here. And let's say that Midas is... he has sort of come over to the door. And let's put him as this sort of elf here. So he's come over to the door, and behind him is Angler. Let's just, for now, use... I'm going to use Romulus again, even though he's not Angler, just so we have someone there. And all of these little turtle people, R.I.P. Flotsam, are going to be his guards. So let's give him 6 sort of Triton bandits flanking him. All right, so...
You're real shit, Midas, you know that?
Well, you know, I had no choice. He saw me. He recognized me. He found me out. I'm sorry. I don't care. Screw you. And he sort of walks back out of the room. Angler comes over and says, now, Should I kill you? Should I make you slaves? Should I force you to perform for me? I hear you do something very interesting with watermelons.
Oh, I will happily perform on a watermelon or your head. Those are the two choices. Both go splat.
I'll dance.
You guys will dance and perform at my casino.
Okay. Now,
When?
I will happily do this, but I need 10 minutes to squash the diamond guy first. The money guy first, and then I'll come and I'll perform for you.
You're saying if I let you kill Midas, you guys will perform free of charge and give me back everything you've stolen from me.
I will give you
We'll
back.
perform free of charge.
I'll give you everything I stole.
Boys, sick 'em. I need you guys to roll. Let's see. Let's roll an initiative and see what happens. Let's roll initiative real quick and just see.
11.
11.
6.
6. And they got a 3. All right, you're gonna get to go first. What are you gonna do, Colker? They before they start coming towards you, you're gonna get the first move here.
Cool. I turn myself into a gnat
Yes.
and fly away.
Are you flying out the back door? I assume.
Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I turn myself into a gnat and I fly around into the back.
Okay. All right. So you.
Where Midas is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
And I'm gonna fly into his ear.
You're just gonna try to annoying him.
Oh no! But
No, I'm going to fly into his ear.
And how deep are you gonna try to go?
Just deep enough.
Okay, got it. You have landed sort of inside of his ear. What are you gonna do, Bart?
Oh, that's so great! I love it. Get a watermelon him from the inside. Love it. So, which way does the door open?
This door opens. It's a double door and it opens out.
Opens out. Okay. Is there anything?
But I'd say it's open right now because it was open because Angler is standing in front of it.
Right. Right. It opens out. Okay.
Mhm.
Are there handles on the inside or?
Yes, there are.
Okay. Is there anything in the room I could use to wedge the handles?
Ignore all the swords and stuff because this is a weapon shop and really we're in a jewel shop.
Would really work well.
Yeah, I don't think a weapons guy, but let's say that he does have some jewel encrusted swords. That those are for investment purposes.
Perfect. All right. So I'm gonna take the sword and like wedge it through the handles and try to wedge the door shut.
Let's see, can you do that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm going to say you can do that. Let's say that this is going to be a dexterity check. Say it's a dexterity check to get there and get it between the doors. I'm going to say it's pretty low, but you're nervous and you're stupid. So let's say it's a 10.
Are you sure it shouldn't be a charisma check?
Yes, because this is clearly a dexterity check. So you got a good...
Natural 20!
All right, you successfully get through the doors, blocking them. You close the door and slam it through, blocking him out. He is now banging at the door. Actually, a wall of water forms, and a wall of water hits the door, and it almost breaks the sword. It almost knocks it off. It doesn't, but you feel like one more would do it. And now there's a whole bunch of people rushing at it. While you are there, Midas, who can't really do anything, he's not a fighter. He just sort of runs into the back room, screaming for you to get out of his ear. Okay, Seth, it's back to you.
All right, Midas. You have two choices. One, you can give us a hand, or two, I can turn back into a halfling while I'm in here, and that's gonna hurt, and it's not gonna be pretty. And I really don't want to have to dry clean this outfit.
You don't even know roll intimidation. That's terrifying. Especially thinking that you're right in his ear saying this.
I'm basically in his brain.
Yeah, this is like Saw 15.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a very different film right now.
What film are you thinking of?
I'm going to Ratatouille again.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so funny. He screams, "Go out the back! Go out the back! There's a secret door out the back! Just leave me alone!"
The secret door out the back of your skull?
Of the store! Go out the back of the store! Please, God!
Well, first we gotta get Bart. And second, we're gonna take your money. Remember all that money I let you take?
Oh, God. He says,
Or, no, I've got
yes.
a better idea, actually.
Yeah.
Where is that bag of holding, Titus?
He says it's in the trunk by the bed.
Great. Let's see. Go get it. And let's open it up underneath the door.
Okay. So it's gonna take him a couple turns to do this. So while you've convinced him to do this, Bart, you have just shoved it. You're holding the door tight. A wall of water is pushing against the door. What are you gonna do?
Door. Hold the door. Okay.
Hold the door. Hold door.
All right. So, what is my confidence level? I'll be able to hold this shut for another round or two.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it's a DC 12.
Okay. Oh! I rolled a 16, which means I only rolled a 15.
You think that that this door is about to break. You think you probably have about 3 to 4 seconds before it breaks.
Okay. Then I'm going to run into the back room where Colker is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to. He's doing something with a chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the chest and start running out the back.
Okay, you can't quite get to the back room. You do get to the door. Meanwhile, while you run past, the door flies open. Angler runs in, followed by all of these goons. They're all coming in behind. Not this guy. You don't exist. Okay, they're all coming in behind. Now, by this time, Colker, have you stayed in his ear, or did you
Yes, I'm still in his ear and commanding him from the inside.
Okay, he ran over to the chest and he opened it, and inside the chest, you see the bag of holding. Now that is his whole turn. So now you have a turn.
Okay. Take that bag of holding.
Okay.
And we're gonna place it. Is it on the floor, open, right at the door?
So you're gonna grab it. Let's see.
I'm telling him to. I'm telling him to because I'm still a gnat in his ear.
I don't think he can. It took this turn for him to move and open it. So now you as the gnat see it. So you can do something, but his turn's done.
Gotcha. I'm using my turn to tell him what to do.
Okay. All right. Bart, you are at the door to this room. There are 6 Tritons and Angler all coming towards you. They're about 20 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm going to run through that door and try to barricade that door.
You're going to try to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're going to open it. You're going to shut it. There's a chair here that you can use to barricade it.
Great.
All right. So you do it. Let's do another dexterity check. DC 10 again.
9.
You get it wedged in the door, but you don't barricade it strong enough. So what I'm going to say is...
the door opens the other way, and that was the...
The door opens the other way. No, I'm actually going to say that they're going to have to do... they're going to have to roll a strength check for me.
Ah, this I can do. Shit. 8.
All right. So
I rolled a 2.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. So 2 of them get to the door, and you've got an 8, and that's with your strength advantage.
Are they agile enough to jump over the?
Yeah.
Or do they have to go around it?
No, they can jump over it. These are like mermen kind of. These are tritons.
Gotcha.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for these guys. Each of these guys has a +0 strength. So there's 2 of them, and if their strength gets past yours, they're going to push the door open.
Okay.
So you rolled an 8, and they are rolling +0 a 22. So yes. So they jump in and they sort of push the door open, and it pushes you back a few feet as the door moves open with you. Now your only hope is that they have sort of created a bottleneck. So none of the others can get through them just yet. All right, it's back to you. You've told him to do it, so he's gonna run where these guys just pushed open the door, and he's gonna open up the bag of holding, and start just jumping out all of the gold in it, and all the coins he took, which is like...
That's not what I wanted you to do, but...
he's not so smart. What are you gonna do?
All right, fine. Fly out of his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Turn back into a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Take the bag of holding from him, and start shoving it on top, shoving it over the heads of the guys.
Oh my god! All right.
Or attempting to, at least. I am fairly small.
So while he's dumping coins out, you're gonna grab it from him and then use your action to try to push it over their heads.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm trying to get them. I was not trying to get the money out of the bag of holding. I was trying to get the tritons into it.
Got it. I'm gonna say that is gonna be a acrobatics check. And I'm going to say it's going to be a difficulty class against their armor, which is 12.
Got a 6.
A 6 with your +4?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Okay, you're struggling, but he sort of stops you with his arms up in the air. He's not letting you get through. Bart, what are you going to do?
Okay. I hate to do something so uncharacteristically wise. I'm putting on my top hat.
Oh, so good. All right. So Bart, you take out the top hat of hypnotism, and this ringmaster top hat of charming. You're going to use one of your. I'm going to say you've almost figured this out. So why don't we do a wisdom check? No, let's do an intelligence check. Let's say we do an intelligence check. I'm going to give you an advantage on it, and you've got to beat 10.
Okay, with advantage.
With advantage. You got to beat 10 once.
Woo, I beat it twice.
All right, great. So you have it to go. You're going to use one of your charges to charm whoever is looking at it.
Which is everybody, because I'm awesome.
Well, it has to be the people facing you from front. Okay, let's see. So charm person, we're gonna get a. Let's see. They've all got to roll against it, and who all is looking at it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say 5 of them are all looking at you. All right, and so these 5 all have to roll. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think it's a pretty high DC. Only. Let's see. You end up charming 1. You end up charming 3 of them. Okay, so while they're charmed, what would you have them do?
Freeze. No. Attack each other. Attack the ones who aren't charmed.
All right, so you're gonna try to use this hypnotist to it would regard you as a friendly acquaintance, I think.
Right.
Okay. All right. So let's see. We've got these 3 of them now who think you're great, and they start battling the other 2 who are running towards you.
Yeah.
And this guy can't get in. So yeah, so you have sort of started a little skirmish among them all. Meanwhile, Angler says, "Don't listen to them. These guys are idiots. Just leave. Just leave." And he, let's see what Angler's going to do here. He is going to he casts Fog Cloud with this, and a gust of wind, and this sort of blows this fog cloud in here, obscuring all vision and pushing lots of these guys into the room and pushing you guys all back. So let's get everyone here back, and they're sort of coming in. It's hard for anyone to see what's going on now. Now, our little friend Midas has panicked and starts to run. You get an opportunity attack, Colker. Are you going to take it?
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave
Towards him or towards the guys?
towards the guys.
All right. Tell me what you do.
I cast Thunder Wave. Thank you for being my own personal bard, Keith.
That's what I'm here for. I'm the hype man.
Okay, so you're sort of fighting. Each of them has to do a Constitution saving throw, or they're going to take 2d8 thunder damage.
And back.
Let's see. All 6. And be pushed back. So they're.
I'm actually casting second level Thunder Wave, so it's 3d8 damage.
Okay, so let's see. Let's see what their Constitution saving throws are first.
Useful, Colker.
Sorry?
When did you become useful, or were you just choosing not to be useful?
We have a 17 and a 20, so 2 of them don't, 3 of them do get moved back. Would you tell me how much damage you do on your 3d8?
12 damage.
12 damage?
Yeah.
That kills them. So good. Alright. So good. Alright, so this guy goes down, this guy goes down, and this guy goes down. The other 2 are still up. Bart, what are you going to do? Oh, wait, are you going to take an opportunity attack as he runs past you?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Okay, what are you going to do?
It's time to bash, baby.
Roll and tell me what you get.
Okay, here we go. Bash number 1. The Warhammer of Boring. Hold on, where's my attack? 17. Oh, no, 20.
You definitely get through his armor class. This is not a fighter. This is just a Elven jeweler.
Okay, so that's 7. 7 points. Now let's do Warhammer of Brittany.
No, you did 7 points of damage?
Yeah.
No, he's dead. You killed him. And that was just your opportunity attack. So now it's your turn. So after smashing him as he tries to run away, you saw.
You're a funny joke. Fuck with Bart the Basher.
Do you explode him?
Yeah, I explode him.
Okay. Now it's your move. There's a dead body there. There are still 2 Tritons in the room, and Angler's still further down. What are you
Those
gonna do?
2 Tritons, are they on my team or the other team?
The other team. Oh,
The other.
they are on. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Let's see, because you convinced 3. That's right.
13, just as is.
One of them is on your team. One of them is not.
All right. Then I will ignore the 2 Tritons and charge Doubleface or whatever the guy with the magic is.
You're going to Angler?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're running into the room. All right. One of the bandits follows you. One of them goes to attack you, Colker. And the one that goes to attack you is going to try to hit you with his scimitar. He does not. He misses with his scimitar. The other 2 are going to try to attack. Oh no, that one's following. The other one goes to attack Bart, and Bart, he is going to. He doesn't make it through your armor class. Now, at this point, though, Angler is here. And Angler is mad. He, 5, 10, 15, 20, yep, he jumps up over the table. He gets to you, and Angler, let me just get back his stats here for a second. Hold on. Give me 1 second, since this guy is a homebrew monster. Here we go. He makes 3 melee attacks, 2 with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger. So of his 3 attacks, he is going to do. He gets an 18, a 10, and oh wait, but he may get advantage on this. I rolled an 18, 2 18s and a 10, but he actually has plus 5. So both of those 18s are going to get through. So the scimitar is going to do 12 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
All right. So he attacks you there, and then we are back now to you, Colker.
Okay. Alright, this last dude in front of me is going to be the victim of Flame Blade.
Flame Blade?
Okay.
Flame Blade.
French fried potatoes.
Some folks call it a Flame Blade. Nope, I'm casting Flame Blade. Basically, I basically want to somewhere in the Star Wars trilogy, someone gets a lightsaber extended straight through their gut.
Oh my gosh. All right. Roll. You have a fiery blade. Let's roll with +2 to hit. Tell me what you get.
Oh, wait, no, that's
Sorry,
not
Zinc and Queen. We were supposed to have a plot tonight, but
We will, I think, maybe. Diane didn't come out for nothing.
So 9 + 2, so 11.
That is their. Oh no, their armor class is 12. I'm gonna say
wait,
that you.
was that damage or armor? Or
That
attack?
was attack, but this guy just like avoids the hit. You still have it. It's gonna last for 10 minutes, so you've got it. But you missed him. All right. Bart.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Should I have been? I'm sorry. Was that to hit? That was. Sorry, I rolled damage for that. Let me try that.
But
I hit the 3d6 button for that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Roll the d20. Roll the d20 and add 2.
Well, okay, I got a 4 this time. So
No, Fates don't want you to get this guy. He's a
Okay.
he's a slippy little Triton.
Okay.
He's based on a like a moray eel. So Bart, you're in the middle of these guys. One who's charmed. What are you gonna do?
All right. Well, I gotta hit the big guy. I'm gonna double Warhammer, and I'm gonna use my advantage on this one.
Okay.
So attack number 1. Ooh, is a 25.
His armor class is 15. Okay.
Oh, excellent. All right, and that does 6 points of damage. Now, come on, Brittany. Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 3.
So basically, you have done 6 points of damage on this guy.
Oh, jeez, that would have been so cool.
All right. They all are gonna attack now. You have one of the bandits that can attack you. He is gonna try with this. He's gonna try to hit you with his scimitar, and he gets a +4. That's a 13. That is not going to get through. One of them tries to hit you, Colker, and he gets a 5. That also does not get through. And then Angler comes at you with his multi-attack. With his 3 melee attacks, each is +5. And he's going to take a... He gets a 20, an 11, which does not get through, and an 18. Only the 20 gets through, right? Yeah, your armor class is 19, so only the 20 gets through. And with that 20, he does 6 points of damage. All right, so it's back to you, Colker.
all right, let's try. All right, so I'm going to attack this guy with the flame blade that I still have.
Roll a d20 +2 to hit.
13.
That gets through.
That badly hit him.
9 damage.
He's so. And how do you hit him? You did Star Wars right through him.
I go diagonally down across his trunk.
Ooh, it goes like almost to his spine. It goes halfway down. You don't hit the heart or the lungs, but it looks really bad. This guy is very, very injured.
I'd say you sashed him.
That's what we're gonna call it from now on.
What are you gonna do, Bart?
Same thing. All right, same dealing. All right, this is the Warhammer of Boring, which is always gonna hit, and Brittany's never gonna hit. Nope, Warhammer of Boring didn't hit. Come on, Brittany. Natural 20!
Oh, that means you get 4 attacks.
Yes!
Because you get 1, and then she hits 1 more time, and both are doubled. So how much damage do you do on this?
Here we go. All right, so...
Dead, so dead.
Okay, let's see. That's 15, 20, 22 plus 20. It's 42.
You do 42 points of damage?
Yep, 1d8 plus 5, baby.
Oh my god. Okay. This guy, now that it is both the bandits attack, let's see what they do, if either one of them gets through to you guys. They're both still alive, and one of them gets a 9. Oh, no. Neither one of them get through. Now he, on the other hand, he casts Wall of Water. Bart, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
for me.
All right, here we go. 16.
You are not injured, but you are pushed back. So, he pushes a wall of water that pushes you back through the door, and you sort of run up against the guy that is battling Colker, and then he 5, 10, 15, 20 starts to run away. What are you gonna do, Colker?
Let's see. I'm going to use the remainder of the guy in front of me as a stepping stone to boost off him and attack back this dude who's behind me and Bart with the flame blade.
All right. So you want to attack this guy here?
Yes.
I think that guy's on our team.
Well, he is charmed, but Colker didn't seem to know that.
No, it doesn't matter.
Is he attacking the
He's
other
attacked
guy?
no one. He's just sort of made goo eyes at Bart the whole time.
Great. I don't need him.
We gotta clean up our mess anyway.
Do you want to jump and try to get the guy over here? This guy?
Can I even see that guy?
No, you can't. He's behind the door.
Then no, I'm going for the guy I can see.
All right. The injured guy or the charmed guy?
The charmed guy. I'm using the injured
Got
guy as sort of a stepping stone, presuming that what little of his life is left will be stomped out of him by my boot.
Go ahead and tell me how much damage you do on the charmed guy. You're definitely gonna get the hit because he doesn't even try to defend himself.
What should I roll? What should I roll for damage? Because I'm not using one of my weapons. I'm basically just stomping on him.
Oh, for the charmed guy too? I thought you were gonna.
Oh no, sorry. No, I'm talking about the.
I
for
see.
The charmed.
I see what you're trying to do here. Yeah.
I'm trying to use the mostly dead guy at to boost off of.
Okay, roll a unarmed strike. So roll a 20. Let's do +4, because you're not using all your power. So rather than +6, let's give you a +4 or what is your unarmed strike? Sorry, +1. Sorry, +1.
So a D20 +1.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got an unarmed strike right there. 19.
Okay, you get through him, and that's all it takes to just knock him down. As you step on him, like one slide, falls off the other. There's a sickening break in the spine, and that guy goes down.
Yeah, just Darth Maul.
Yeah, exactly. And then tell me what happens. So then tell me how much damage you do to Mr. Charmed.
Okay. 3.
Okay, so that's going to take him out of his stupor.
Shit.
And then this guy runs. He follows Angler. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so now, Bart, what are you going to do? The charmed guy is no longer charmed. He was just hit by your friend.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pick up the bag of holding.
Yes?
And turn to the last guy and say, like, do you want to be a vegetable? Or do you want to walk away?
The Triton, let's see what he says. The Triton says, let me roll and see how smart this guy is. He says, I didn't see anything. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna walk out. Nothing here happened.
Okay, bye.
Okay. He walks out of the room, and the other two Angler walks out of the place too. So now you're in this with a bunch of dead Tritons, dead bodies, and all of the money.
Great. So I want to, obviously we'll put the money back in the bag of holding, and I want to search for any kind of fun magical weapons since he had dual weapons.
All right. While you're searching, 2 of the Royal Elven Guards come in and say, "What is this Oh my God!"
You wouldn't believe it. A bunch of fish people attacked. We tried to protect them, but it was too bad. They ran away. They went that way.
No, Bart. Even though you were a great soldier for the Elven army, we can't turn a blind. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, they did it. It was horrible. I tried to stop them.
Bart, use the hat.
Another Elven guard says, "This guy got cut in two."
I know. I don't like violence. It's terrible.
They grab
He
you.
did it to he did it to himself. It was a unfortunate toaster accident.
How can you cut yourself that far? That's stunning.
It's a really strong toaster.
It was, when the blade isn't sharp enough, that's when it's dull. That's when it really gets you.
They grab you and they push you through town up to the royal palace, where you are brought before the queen. Now, at the same
Both
time,
of us or just Bart?
both of you, definitely both of you. At the same time that you've been brought before the queen, Zinc, someone grabbed you from your cell and also brought you up 5 days later before Queen Unisor. Now, the three of you are in the throne room. Bart and Colker are completely covered in blood and organs and viscera, and Zinc has been sleeping in filth other than the little flower bed. I don't know. Did you?
Welcome.
Amazing.
Yeah, welcome. And Queen Unisor has gathered you all together.
Welcome, disgusting travelers. I'm gonna clap my hands, and all of the elven attendants are gonna stream out, pulling bathtubs and buckets of steaming, soapy water, and they've all got like 10-foot long poles with brushes on the end of them, and they come in with privacy screens because we're keeping this all rated G because I don't want to see this, and they
They have screens around them.
take all three of you, and they just dunk you full into the bathtubs full of soapy water, and they pour buckets and buckets over you, and there are attendants scrubbing you with brushes on the poles, and there are bubbles floating up everywhere.
You are not the first royalty who's tried to wash me. You're the first one who had a plan.
They hold you down. I've got like 20 guys on you.
Bart and Colker and Zinc, why don't we start with Bart? Why don't you tell Queen Unisor what you look like?
Let me see. I've got an awesome top hat. I have a really cool coat. I used to have a third eye, but it got stabbed on my back. And I have I have a third arm that's mechanical. That has my Basher of Brittany on it. And basically, I look awesome.
He is a very buff elf with a sort of scorpion metal mithril tail that ends in a magical sledgehammer. I think your hat got knocked off in this bathing ritual. I don't think this is a
pick it back up.
I don't think this is a you can keep your hat on type situation.
We're just gonna we're gonna take all of the loose bits, and I've got people taking them away, including the hat. It's gonna be dry cleaned.
Okay, don't open my bag, just cause.
No, seriously, don't open the bag.
That's private. You don't want to know what's in there.
I had to ask myself, is there a dead Triton in there? And I'm like, no, he wasn't able to do it.
We're washing all the money for you. I've got professional money washers. It's gonna be cleaned.
Oh yay! Colker said we had to clean it.
Yeah.
He's been talking about laundering our money this whole time, and now we finally can. Woohoo!
Taken care of.
Oh, this is great.
Colker, why don't you tell her what you look like?
I'm a halfling, fairly nondescript, but I'm an excellent dancer.
Yeah, he has very strong calf muscles and thighs.
And I'm pretty damn good with a dagger.
And
Also, I used to be a drug addict.
but I don't know how she would know that by looking at. Maybe, I guess you have like
No. I might still have a bit of sallowness about me.
Yeah.
What kind of drug are you addicted to?
I'm not anymore. I used to be a drug addict. Used to be
sorry.
addicted to numbweed.
Oh, okay. Are you just on the wagon, or is like?
I'm clean.
Do you have any
Like
pizza?
the money will.
Speaking of, do you have any pizza or cake or skeletons?
He is not to receive pizza.
I would say, Queen Unisor, I would say that you are aware that the drug in your empire, the drug trade, is controlled by Pucknuts, who sells drugs as toppings on his pizza. Edibles, let's say.
Wait, there are drugs in the pizza?
No, this conversation didn't happen. This is only happening in Queen Unisor's mind.
Oh, people...
Well, I'm gonna keep today pizza free, but I am going to snap my fingers, and another fleet of elven attendants come out and they lay before you elven delicacies. And so you've got candied beetle carapace in a beautiful glass bowl, and pickled tree bark waiting for you.
And cake?
Yeah, and little cakes.
Yeah, I did it!
Moss and dew frosting.
I knew this was going to be the end of this season, because Bart achieved
All
the
of
one...
my dreams are coming true!
I think when you put cake before him, this giant naked elf with a scorpion tail and bird just starts weeping tears.
This whole
He's got like
journey
soap bubbles
has been
on his
about
head.
this.
It's all about the
Our
cake.
quest is over!
And they bring out just like giant fluffy robes, wrap you in them, and we've got like elven perfumes sprayed all over you.
We should have heisted way earlier. This is awesome.
And Zinc, why don't you tell her what you look like?
I am a gnome artificer, and I have these things called springy knees, which are in my legs, so they don't get rusty. But I'm what was I wearing? I don't even remember what I was wearing. But my clothes are all probably all torn up from my various explosions that I've been standing.
Your
in.
clothes have been terrible, yeah. I
Yeah,
wonder what your
yeah.
knees, I wonder what your legs actually look like from where the surgery happened to put the coils inside your knee. It's probably when they see your bare legs, it's probably very noticeable.
I think like you can see like the outlines of the springs. So like my kneecap is right here, and I think you can see like the outlines like under my skin. And so I kind of like look down and I'm like, I know it's gross, but check this out. And I jump 25 feet in the air and land.
Which is amazing.
With a little
The
flourish.
ceiling height's only 8 feet.
I've got an elven hall. My ceiling's 50 feet high.
Oh, okay, good.
So you set a feast before them. You guys are all gathered in robes. I'm sure you're very confused at why this has happened. And what do you do
I'm
then?
not. I'm Bart. Of course this happened.
I would like to thank the Queen for taking such wonderful care of us. And if there's anything we can do to aid in the great battle that is surely to come, based on the letter that we shared.
Oh yeah, thanks, Queen.
Yeah. Well, you're all my prisoner. Unless
Okay.
maybe we can work out a little mutually beneficial arrangement.
You already gave me the cake. You've lost all of your leverage.
You're held prisoner with cake.
Yeah. Okay.
Dungeon Master, would you mind being my vizier?
Sure. So
recap
what has happened?
know?
What has happened in the last day is that Aenbon, the halfling city to the east of you, has fallen. That the leader of Aenbon, Chief Rarefuck, has
No, just say that again.
Yeah, Chief Rarefuck. he
I'm familiar with that guy.
I wish you guys got to meet him. He's a great. That was a branch we didn't go down. But he has kicked the Elven rulers out of the city, and he has allied with the orcs north of here with Panba, and he's got a dwarf rebellion, and so that's east of you, and that's coming into the city. Now west of you, Doc Chainmore also. He performed a charming ceremony, not unlike the ceremony, not unlike the hypnotism hat, and he charmed the entire Elven Guard and has also allied with the orcs. So now you are here in Capitalis. In Aenbon, you know there's a Dwarven and an Orc army coming towards the capital. From Khorasads, there's a Dwarven and Orc army coming from the capital. On Beto is just a shell of a city. It was completely destroyed. And from Panba, the Orc settlement, there is an Orcish army coming. So you are about to be beset on three sides, from Aenbon, from Panba, and from Khorasads. Each of these armies is, let's say, has 2 battalions. So there are 6 battalions coming at you. 3 battalions of orcs, 2 battalions from Panba, 1 battalion orcs at Aenbon, 1 battalion orcs at Khorasads, 1 battalion of dwarves from Aenbon, and 1 battalion of elves from Khorasads, which is the Elven army that Doc Chainmore somehow charmed. So there are 6 battalions coming towards you, and in the town, the entire town of Capitalis can only muster 3 battalions. Also, each of those battalions has a boss. Doc Chainmore, you've already met, Chief Rarefuck, and Hergor the Horrible. So, to put this another way, you are outmanned, outgunned, outnumbered, outplanned.
I knew it had
I
to
want
come
to
to
ask
that
the-
at some point.
I want to ask
that
the
was the
queen,
unimaginable.
why were all of your priests trying to time or plane travel with these catastrophe shards? What were they trying to do? We had come here to meet with them, but it seems that one of our comrades has already.
Well,
done that.
she wouldn't know anything about that. I don't think Queen Unisor knows what the priests are doing. And you also wouldn't know what Herb had done. So he sort of found a totally
that's right.
different
Okay.
little branch. All you know is that he's gone. You can know that you were meant to, you know the priests are up to something, and you can tell Queen Unisor about it. But she wouldn't know anything that's going on with him.
Okay, so I want to tell Queen Unisor that we had originally come here to meet with several priests, and wanted to see if she would allow us to explore the town a bit and find our way over to them and see if there's anything we can do to fortify the armies that will have to fight in this giant war we're about to fight in.
Open up the multiverses and bring out all the other Barts. Bart the Smasher. Bart the Asher.
The variants of Bart's.
Yeah.
The Crasher.
The Crasher. The Flasher.
The
Bart the Flasher. He's not very useful, but
Bart
Get
the
a lot of
Flasher.
Oh God.
We don't want to meet him.
This is an interesting.
want to see a
proposition.
vegetable?
I will allow you to do this in my city. I will grant you free passage through my city, but you must leave all of your belongings with me, including all of those big sacks of scrubbed coins or whatever they are, and you must leave all of your clothes, including your hat. I will give you elven clothes to walk.
No, if I don't get my clothes, I wear no clothes.
Fine.
And you'll be Bart the Flasher.
I'll just give you a little black piece of paper.
Bart is just there.
Censored Bart.
And you must be accompanied by my elven guard. who will return you to me at my behest.
Oh, she got leverage after all.
All right, sounds fair.
I'm
I'll
taking as
accept.
many cakes as I can carry.
Okay.
They're very small.
Which is a lot, because you took all of my things and my strength is at 70, so...
Just a lot. So you have nothing except the clothes on your back and the cakes that you can carry. That
No
means
clothes,
you
just
have
cakes.
no weapons, nothing at this
Hey,
point.
I have my weapons.
Did she take
My
the
weapons are
little thing that I
attached,
made
you know?
off my head?
Oh, that's right. You
I was
would
gonna
have.
say.
Do you take her? Yeah. Well, in the bath, yeah, she would have taken off your little miner's helmet.
What I have?
If you
It was
need
like
weapons, I don't know. Tell me, Vizier, if this is allowable, but I am giving you an Elven guard.
I think they don't need weapons. I think the Elven Guard is fine, Queen Unisor, says your vizier.
They have weapons.
Also, whisper, whisper, my tail is a weapon.
Whisper, whisper.
I can't take that one away from you,
That's
but at least
right.
it's clean now.
It's... For now, it's carrying cakes now. I'm just... On the Warhammer, I've just balanced a whole tray of cakes.
Colker,
Yes.
did you... I think you had a sprig of holly as your spellcasting focus for your druidic focus.
I believe I did.
Did you try to hide this sprig of holly while you were being bathed, or no?
I think I was probably taken by surprise enough by the sudden bath that it escaped my notice.
Okay, so you've got nothing then either. All right, so you guys leave the castle, and the Elven Guard says, "So you want to go to the temple? Is that correct, Zinc Gadinka?"
Yes, we want to go to the temple.
I don't know what we're doing.
As you walk down through the gates, he informs you that in the town there are 4 temples. 3 of them are working. There's a temple to Glittergold, which is the Gnome Temple, a temple to Yandala, the Halfling Temple, a temple to Moradin, the Dwarven Temple. And there is a temple to Corellion, the Elven Temple, but that is shuttered and has no priest.
Should probably go to the Gnome Temple just to pay my respects to the gnomish ancestors.
When you go into the... Do you guys follow her? And the Elven Guard follow her?
I'm going to stand outside and eat as much cake as I can in the round that we use.
I'll follow her.
Okay. Some of the guards stays with you. Let's say she sent 8 guardsmen. 4 stay with Bart, and 4 go with you guys. As you walk into the Glittergold temple, what you're going to see is Garl Glittergold was you're going to see his story, and he was the first gnome that escaped during the catastrophe. When it all fell down, he created a moving apparatus that pierced through the snowy wilderness up north and kept moving forward and keeping everyone alive. You see pictures of this all over, and that gnomes learned to be engineers and survive during the thousands of years when the earth was uninhabitable on this mechanical device that he created. And then they took those devices and they became suits that they wore around themselves to survive the cold. And then they became pieces they built inside their bodies themselves. When you look around, though, you don't see any. Every temple is run by a conductor, and the conductor is not there. There are several acolytes, gnomish acolytes around, but no conductor.
Can I ask one of the acolytes where the conductor is?
Yes, he says. Conductor Sprocket left on very important business. He's doing something that might help us all.
Care to... we're here on the Queen's business. Do you care to elaborate a little bit on what that might be?
No, I don't know where he is. All I know is that if we pray, perhaps Garl Glittergold will it be inside our lives again.
Does he seem shifty, or does he seem just like a regular acolyte that's just a weirdo? 'Cause he's an
Roll a perception check.
11.
He seems devoted. He seems very devoted to the cause. Whether you think that is shifty or not is based on your own moral opinion of devoted acolytes to religious causes.
Is there anything else that I can see in this temple that might be of interest to explore?
No.
Any little coves or anything?
You see some sewer grates.
That's where
I'm gonna go over to one of them and sometimes, yes. I'm gonna go over to one of them and just kind of not kick it with my foot, but see if it's stable.
Let's see. That one is stable. No. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, it's loose. It's loose.
Okay. I'm going to say, will you just please give me just a moment of privacy? I'd like to pay my respects to the gnomish gods. And I'm going to kneel with my back towards everybody. Just kind of...
Mm-hmm. And you're going to try to just open it? Like, lift it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you lift it up, you see a large sort of sewage system underneath. And you would see, let's see, right below, you can also see some skeletons walking around.
Skeletons! We found them!
Don't tell Bart. Don't tell Bart. I'm going to say, I'm going to turn around and say, excuse me, can you tell me where this, what's under this sewer grate here?
Who are you
I almost
asking?
fell in.
A gnomish acolyte or one of the elven guards?
Yeah. A gnomish acolyte.
He says, "Oh, I don't know. We never go down there. I know that the city's newly built, and it was built on, they built it quickly. I'm sure they put in sewers and sewer systems to run the waste of the water to the lake, but that's all I know."
I'm going to ask the elven guard if he knows anything.
The guard tells you that, yes, that there is an interconnected sewer system that has 4 tunnels leading out to the Great Lakes, I would say he would know. And under several of the places in town, there are sort of large open areas, larger open areas. Generally, the sewers are 3 feet thick, but there are sort of large open areas with, chambers underneath different areas in town. And he knows that there's monsters down there.
Okay. Does anyone outside the town know about these sewers?
He
and
would.
What's down there?
He would. I don't think he would know. I don't think he'd know the answer to that.
Okay. So, I'm gonna turn to Colker and say, this might be a really good option for trap purposes. We get ambushed or bombarded with these guys, so we should probably
in case
find out
we
where
need to escape. You mean?
If we need to escape, or if we need to lure some enemies into a place where they might fall down a little hole and get eaten by a skeleton or a monster or something.
Do
So
skeletons
we
eat?
might want to.
Skeleton!
I don't know, but we should probably.
I mean, they can chew,
Bart's
I
outside.
guess,
He
because they've
doesn't
got
hear this
teeth.
conversation.
But when they swallow, it just goes straight through them.
It just goes everywhere.
Roll. I need you both to roll a deception check.
They will.
Roll a deception check real quick.
9.
Bart, you
Oh,
overhear them talking about skeletons outside on the steps.
Oh my god, I drop all the cakes and I charge it. Where are the skeletons?
We're talking about that there could possibly be a situation in which we find skeletons.
Where are they? Let's
to
get them.
guard. I'm going to turn to the acolytes and we say, where are the rest of these sewer systems in this place? We need to find them.
Bart, roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Natural 20!
You notice a slightly open grate right behind Zinkatinka.
I tear open the grate and I jump in.
All right, here we go. So, where you're landing is right here. You land right in the middle of two skeletons.
I found you!
All right, let's do this. Go ahead and roll your yeah. Let's
Initiative?
see. Yeah, roll your initiative.
I bet I don't get a surprise.
You
Really?
definitely get a surprise. You definitely get a
Vaguely
surprise.
surprising to have me show up.
Okay.
All right, initiative was 10.
You're gonna get to go first, and you do get a surprise.
Woohoo! All right,
Well,
well,
much for
sadly,
idea of using them as bait.
I only have the Warhammer of Brittany, so. But
All
I
right.
get 2 attacks, yeah.
Yep, you get
Oh,
two
just to
attacks.
explain this to you, Diane. The Warhammer of Brittany used to be the Spear of Brittany, but it's been dismantled and turned into a Warhammer. And the thing about the Spear of Brittany is that if it successfully hits someone, it then hit them one more time.
It was Brittany Spear.
Brittany Spirit, yeah. That. Well, and to explain further, skeletons are the reason we're doing. Skeletons and cake are what this journey is about.
Really? This is the climactic episode because the two things you wanted to accomplish
That's what this is about, right?
have been achieved. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Bard.
I got a 19 and a 16.
They got an armor class of 13.
Boom, bitches! All right, so that's. Oh, so all right, so that's 4 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No, 4. What do you mean? No, you get through. Well, you get both your attacks. Which one are you going to attack first? Both attacks get through.
Oh, okay. So I'll. So can I do one attack on one and one attack on the other, or?
No. I think you're gonna do because it's only Brittany only works if it's successful. You get a second
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get you. All right. Oh. Yes. Now I. All right. So for my surprise attack, here's
Mm-hmm.
my surprise attack. Gets 18 points of damage,
All right.
and my regular attack gets 17 points of damage.
Okay. So you do 18 points on the surprise attack. You kill one. That does let you do your second attack on the other.
Yeah.
Each of these has 13 hit points, so you kill 2 of them immediately.
Yes. All right. So now I want to roll around in the bones.
Okay. While
Eh.
you're rolling around in the bones, you would notice that you are in a room that's about 25 feet across by 10 feet, and there is a little passageway on the sort of western to your right and one to your left. Both of these passageways are about 3 feet each.
Don't care. Skeletons.
So Zinc and Colker, you hear him screaming this from down there.
Skeletons.
So there
Oh,
are
man.
skeletons.
Yeah, they're down here. Awesome. I'm all done though. I killed them all.
Would this be a good would this be a good time for us to leave the city? Maybe. Then again, we have none of our. Then again, we have none of our possessions.
Yeah, I think I'm still interested in. Let's go. I'm gonna go to another temple and see if there's another sewer grate.
Okay, Bart.
There's gotta be something interesting.
What are you gonna do while she goes to another temple?
Do I see any other skeletons?
You can't see anything down these little passageways.
Okay, then I take the 2 skulls for skull hands and go back upstairs.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So you go back upstairs.
Hi Zinc! Hi Colker! I was a skeleton!
The elven guards say, "Don't do that again."
Don't you want again?
So as you guys are walking past, you go back past Midas's shop. You would know also that Stacy DC lives just around the corner, Bart.
Stacy! I got skeleton heads!
And are you gonna try to go to her house?
Hi Stacy!
Are you going to her place, or are you just saying that from the fountain in the middle of the street?
I'm gonna follow, but I'm just gonna be talking to Stacy as I walk by.
Okay. I think from the window you see her looking out, going, "Bart! Is that Bart?"
Yes. Stacy!
Bart!
Stacy!
Bart! Stacy DC.
Was there anything left in Midas's shop that might be interesting?
Oh, you haven't been. Before you can get, you have to. Stacy DC is a gnome artificer like you, Zinc. She wears a full sort of leather bodysuit. She has little spikes around it, big goggles, a pack. A sort of a steampunk electric pack on her back, and 2 little rods that shoot lightning bolts between them. And she runs out and jumps on Bart and just starts, like, making out with him.
We went on a date. She was a little intense. But it's okay, because I've got skeleton hands. Skull hands, skeleton hands.
While you're doing that, Stacy DC shoots lightning at one of them, and it just, like, blows up inside your hand, causing you 4 points of damage, too.
Stacy?
Yes! Let me do the other!
No, I love my skull hand.
I'll make you another one. You're gonna die! And she runs after a man.
Okay. See you later, Stacy.
I'll get you a fresher one! She screams.
Thanks.
This is another thing you missed last week.
Apparently, yeah, it's some of the gnome artificers lost their minds a little bit down in their minds. So
it was a good date, but it was a little intense. She cauterized my eye. That's not a euphemism. I don't know what that word means.
Oh my.
But...
Ian, you want to go into Midas's place?
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything else in there.
I think the guards stop you before you go in, and they said, "You said you were going to the temples. We're not here for sightseeing. We're here to stop a war."
Well, I was going to see if there's anything to help stop the war in... no. I apologize for Bart. Just say I'm sorry to the guards for our friend here. He needs a little more pizza to relax, but don't give him pizza. Well, can we see if there's another sewer in Midas's shop, or we have to go right to the temple? It is totally up to you, Mr. Guard. I'm just trying to get a lay of the land.
He says, if there's nothing at the temples, you can go to Midas's shop. You say something about catastrophe shards at the temples. That's what the queen asked you to do.
Okay, fine. Temple.
So you go past Yandala, or Corellion's temple. That's not open anymore. As you're walking down, you pass the Fountain Inn, which is right here. You continue on. Yes.
When the temple's not open. If the temple's not open, that means that it's like boarded up, or that there's.
Yeah, I think this temple's all boarded up. I think it's all boarded up.
Can I use my ring to just look in the wall and see if there's anything in there?
Yeah. As you go up to look, the guards say, "There's no one there. Neoptolemus, the queen won't let him open a temple here. He believes in Orcish rites." And you would remember this, having met Neoptolemus.
Mm-hmm.
And heard the story from his lips when you saved his granddaughter, the half-orc little girl, on a
Queen's
Beppo.
kind of racist. I appreciate the snacks, but that's not cool.
Someday we'll all work together.
All people are people, including skulls.
"They're orcs, they're not people. They're monsters," says the elven guard.
Leave
Orcs are
Temple.
people too.
Sometimes we all feel like monsters.
Cookie monsters, apparently.
I don't know. It sounded a little more like Yoda to me.
As you walk past that, you're going to see this building, which is advertised as École du Cirque. And you move down to this temple, which is the Temple of Yandala. Or you see the Temple of Yandala at the other end of the street, and École du Cirque here.
I wonder if anyone knows the people that we killed from the Cold Cirque.
Are you saying that out loud, or are you just ruminating that in your head?
I'm just ruminating on that.
Too bad I don't have my hat tails. Because I'm
gonna
kind
say-
of like a circus person now.
All right, let's.
Colker and I are the circus now.
You go to the Temple of Yandala? Yeah?
Yeah.
Inside, do you go in, Bart?
Yeah.
Do you go in?
There were skeletons in the other one. There might be more.
All right, Colker, do you go in?
Yep.
In the Temple of Yandala is the story of Yandala, who was the first to imagine that they could survive out the catastrophe and the uninhabitable Earth by building a biodome. Yandala made some deals with a lot of sort of members of the criminal underworld to get the money to finance the dome, which is why the crime has always been accepted in the halfling cities. And then there's a story of building these biodomes, and of over many years, the people inside becoming smaller and shorter and becoming halflings and learning to live off the land and take care of themselves and create sort of an environmental utopia with some mischievous criminal activity.
Can I explore the temple a little bit?
There are acolytes there, but in the Temple of Yandala, what you don't see is a mother. Usually there is a mother superior that runs the temple, and you don't see one. You only see several acolytes running around.
So are all the people who are supposed to be running these temples, did they all go to do this catastrophe shard ritual, or these are different people?
Are you asking one of the acolytes that?
Yeah, let me ask I'm gonna ask the acolyte, where is your mother?
Oh, she is doing very important business. She's not here, but she's doing something that might be wonderful for all of us.
Do you know where she went?
I don't know where she went. All I can say is that I hope to Yandala that she is successful.
Are there any sewer grates in this temple?
There are no sewer grates. No, not in this temple. When we need to throw out our water, we do it on the sewer grate in the street.
Great. Let's thank you for your time. If your mother comes back, let her know that the Queen's Guard was here and was requesting her presence.
I will tell Mother Edna of this.
I'm gonna go outside and see if I can find this grate.
Yep, there's a grate right here. As soon as you walk, there's a bunch of little houses, little markets, little tents set up that are selling different small sweetmeats and clothes and rugs and beads and things. And there's a sewer grate in between them.
Can I open it? Is there any, is it loose?
Let's see if this sewer grate is loose or not.
Are there skeletons?
This sewer grate is also loose.
Skeletons, let's go and back.
Alright, I open it.
I need another hand.
As you look down inside this sewer grate, what you see is you don't see any skeletons. You see a small passage with something sort of green glinting in the light.
A green skeleton.
It doesn't seem to be a skeleton.
I'm gonna jump down and see what it is.
Roll. No, I think you jump down, and immediately you can tell that there is a potion of a mist of insanity that has been set up here, ready to go off.
Oh no! Can I do something about it before it goes off, or is it
That's not
it's like
good.
booby trapped?
It looks like it is booby trapped to go off in 4 days. And as you look down the path, you see that there are many, many more. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here. Just within 20 feet of you, you can see 4 lining this sewer system.
Oh,
Oh, we better bash them. They're dangerous.
No. I'm not gonna tell Bart at all about what's happening down here. I'm gonna say, nothing. Okay, there's just sewage down here. Sorry, guys. Just hold on a second.
Roll it.
Bunch of bodies with no bones inside them. They're the opposite of skeletons.
Roll a deception check, Zinc.
God. 10.
Yeah. I don't think Bart. You believe her.
I believe.
Just barely, though. Just barely. So
I'm not that inquisitive.
So I don't have like my bag with me. I don't have anything.
No,
with me.
if you had your stuff with you, you have the sense you could probably disable these.
Is there anything around me that I can turn into a cage? Can I
The
build
sewer
something?
grate, you could try to take apart the sewer grate, but you'd need tools to do it, and you have no tools.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go climb back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say to the guards, are you aware that your sewer systems are rigged with insanity mist?
As soon as you say that, you can see that terror fills their eyes. That they're basically immobilized by you, and they just look completely terrified. And they say, "You don't mean the insanity mist that destroyed on Beto, do you?"
That's exactly the insanity
Well-
mist that I
well-
mean, and we need to take care of that. We need someone. Do you have an alchemist or a potion master in this town
Yes.
who can help dismantle?
Yes, of course. Come right this way. And he leads you, and Bart and Colker, up to the alchemy and artificer school, where inside you first encounter Stacy DC, just polishing off a brand new skull. It's perfect for you.
Oh,
I was just about to bleach it.
oh, that's great. I like it with whatever, the little brain matter. It's called patina.
Oh! She jumps on you and starts making out with you.
Nice. I'm gonna play with my hands.
While that's going on, an elf with a very scarred face comes out, and says, "Yes, hello. How can I help you?" "Oh God, Stacy DC, take that out, please. Go to the Fountain Inn if you need. Just get out of the shop with that." He says, "My name is
Ooh,
Plutus."
Plutus, are you aware that a sewer system under your town is rigged with insanity mist?
No, that's terrible. Who would even create Doc Chainmore? Yes.
Who would create it besides Dr.
It must be Doc Chainmore. It must be. Only
Oh,
he would be crazy enough to do this.
100%. 100%. So there's a
That is why a gnome should never be given a leadership position. I told the Queen Unisor not to let that
You're
happen.
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Yes.
right. You're absolutely right. And that's why I've come to you to get guidance and support on how to dismantle these insanity mists, or at least contain them so that they don't poison the entire town. They looked like they were about to go off in about 4 days, but we had to leave all of our belongings at the castle, and so I'm not able to build any traps or cages for them. But if you have any neutralizing potions or anything that we can use to get rid of them, probably should do that very shortly.
Yes. I can do that. I can neutralize them all. It will take me all 4 days, and I might need help gathering some of the ingredients, but I can make something if you'll go through and kill all the monsters in the sewer system. I can neutralize all the potions. We will save the elves, and we will save the Elven kingdom.
Yes. What kind of monsters are there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't spend time in the sewers, but I've heard there's skeletons, rats, alligators, crocodiles, zombies.
Skeleton.
Do you know the difference between alligators and crocodiles?
It's the snout, I believe.
No, it's a alligator you see later and a crocodile you see in a while.
That's a joke I would do. Somebody get her a vegetable. Somebody get her a vegetable to smash.
Stacy DC says, I'm on it! I'm on it!
Get it!
She runs out into the backyard and starts pulling up all these precious herbs. He's like, no, I need those to neutralize it!
I smash him!
I am going to I'm going to say, great. So you start doing that. We'll go down to the sewers. Bart, I think we need to go down to the sewers and do some smashing. But I'm going to say to the guards, listen, we need our tools and we need our weapons. So we need to get back to the queen and we need to tell her what's going on. Or you need to get a message to her because we have no time to waste.
They run you back into the queen's throne room, where there is a sewer grate.
I try to grab some more cake.
Clap my hands, and all three of you are immediately plunked back into tubs with scrub brushes.
Yes, they do. Bart and Zinc are covered in sewage.
What have you been doing? You said you were going to the temples. How?
Queen, we went to 2 temples. We went to 2 temples, and
Be a person
something
recently.
something terrible has happened.
I just want my pants back.
Your town has insanity mist in the sewers, rigged to go off in 4 days. Now we talked to the potion master and the alchemist, and he is going to help dismantle these potions, but it's going to take him 4 days, and we need to kill all of the monsters in the sewer, which apparently you have a lot of monsters overrunning your sewer. So we would love to take some guards, and we need our weapons back, or at least
And
a
our
couple
bag.
of tools and our
And
bag,
my hat.
and we will
And my
go
cape. And some cake.
and take care of this. We'll give him some cake, and just to prove what we're saying is true, please, the sewer grate under, if you want to open it up and take a look, probably be able to see what's down there. But be careful, because
I
there's
snap my
monsters down
fingers
there.
and I have attendants touch the sewer grate, and I very sort of delicately just peek my eyes over the edge of it and get a whiff.
Down in this sewer, you can see that there is some lizard people walking around.
What's the
Some
problem? I know I see
lizard-human
some-
hybrids. Yes.
You know, and one of those poops might be yours. You don't know.
I don't poop.
Are those lizard people friends of this town, or are they living down there without your permission?
Everything that lives in the sewers beneath my city is a booby trap in order to protect the city and allow us a way to escape if need be.
So how did... I don't know who's... I mean, I'm sure Doc Chamber set those potions, but how did he get past all of these monsters?
Well,
Supposed to protect?
Bart and Colker, do you know anything about these missing potions?
What do you think the end of the sentence? Any question that begins with "Do you know anything?" What do you think my answer is going to be?
Colker, do you know anything about these missing potions?
I know nothing about any missing potions.
Okay, so last session, you were asked by Pucknuts, who you've still not checked in with, to rob the casino ship, specifically because he worried that there were several potions of mass destruction inside of it. In fact, you found boxes that were labeled Doc Chamber's Potions of Mass Destruction. And you collected those boxes, and when you picked them up, you might remember being told that they were very light, but you carried them home anyway, and upon opening them, you found out they were all empty, and that there were depressions for 50 potions.
Okay, yes, I know all about these missing potions, and I tell her just that.
Wow. So a lot of people want potions.
The one other thing was
Okay,
that there was
so-
a receipt in these boxes signed by Mary Jane Dankweed.
No! Dankweed.
Yes!
Okay, listen, my queen. Anything that is in the sewer that could do us, call them off and put them somewhere where they can do no harm while our alchemist friend is working on dismantling these potions. In the meantime, we have to go to the other temple and find Dankweed.
I clap my hands, and elven attendants with little flutes all come and stick the ends of their flutes into the opening of the sewer grate, and they start to play. And every monster that exists in the sewers comes and gathers underneath that one sewer grate and is just sitting there looking up at us.
While they're looking up at you, they grab the flutes and they break them all. They have all now gathered there, which I'm going to do in a second. And the lizard folk says, "We don't work for you. We want a society where monsters have equal rights. We've allied with the dwarves and orcs."
Are there any skeletons?
Let me see.
I'm going to I am going to cast.
There are now a
Tasha's
lot of
Caustic
monsters. Yes, there are some skeletons down there, and there are a ton of monsters.
I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew straight down into these monsters and see what happens.
Okay, let me just see if there's any more that I missed. All right, so you've got down inside now. There are several were-rats, lizard folks, a crocodile, and a skeleton. So you're gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on all these lovely folks. Put you down there, Croco. All right, let's see. You can't cast Tasha's Caustic Brew because you're not really a spellcaster. You're an artificer who builds things that then you can throw down,
I need
and
to
you
build
don't
something.
have your tools.
Damn it. Okay. My queen, I need my tools.
All right. Well, I have a proposition for you, then, the good kind. And Vizier, I will need your wisdom on this. If you three ally yourself with me, and help me to clear the monsters from the sewer and neutralize the insanity mist and fight
I
these.
jump in and attack the skeletons.
You just finished the sentence already.
All right. You help me win this war and all the things it entails. Vizier, what can I offer them in return?
What Colker is trying to say is that your sentence needs a B section. He gets very he gets very impatient if there's not a lot of variety.
Okay. If you help me do everything I want, what can I offer them?
Well, I mean, you could offer them royal residence. You could offer them a place to live. You could offer them a title. You could offer them, if you wanted, you could offer them sort of rulership of an entire city or a dukedom that's under your rule. And you could offer them money because you have a lot of jewels coming in as the Queen of Capitalis.
Thank you because I'm following them all.
Snatch. So you three, what did that say? What do you want?
First, I just want
I
my
would like
stuff
for
back.
you. I need my things, and I want you to clear my name, and tell everybody throughout the land that Doc Chainmore has framed me, and that I am not the gnome that they think I am.
Bart, I will give you cake. If you
Hold on. Bart's already down there. Bart, as soon as you... I'm going to do this in two things. So, you guys are talking this up there. Bart, you fall down, and you immediately fall amongst a swarm of were-rats, lizard folk, and a skeleton. What do?
I killed the skeleton.
Alright, roll the attack roll.
All right. 13.
Guys, Bart has acted very impulsively, and I worry for him in this situation.
That's never happened before.
13 gets through the armor class. How much damage do you do with your...
Brittany!
Brittany, you get 2 attacks.
Ooh, 25.
Ah, you kill it! You kill it. Now, before everyone else attacks you, why don't we jump back up into the castle? And Zinc has just said, I want you to clear my name. And what do you say, Colker?
Yes. My name doesn't need to be cleared, but I certainly would mind not being prosecuted for all those murders in the money changer's shop, the jeweler's shop, and
That somebody else did.
Bart, it doesn't work like that anymore. They know. It's pretty clear. But I'll take them. There was a fair amount of money that was there, and I'll take a good chunk of that.
Your own money? She offered you anything in the whole wide world, and he was like, I would like a portion of the things I already own.
I am a simple halfling, Bart.
Bart, what would you like?
I'm gonna call up from below. I just want bashy things. I want something to bash things more hard with.
All right, if you help me win this war, I will give you immunity.
Money can be exchanged for goods and bashing things.
I will give you your names, and I will give you money to be exchanged for goods and bashing things. And I clap my hands, and a stream of elven attendants come and bring all your stuff back, and your clothes are clean and mended, and then they start spraying you with more perfume.
Okay, while that's happening,
down, please.
while that's happening, Bart, roll a Constitution check.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Saving throw? Yeah.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 13.
Ooh, one of the were-rats bites you. It was a DC 11 to not be cursed with were-rat lycanthropy. You are...
That sounds fun.
Well, Bart, you're close to becoming a were-rat. However, it does do 4 points of damage, and another were-rat hits you, doing 5 points of damage. So, Bart, and remind you have not healed yourself, so you are now at 17 of 44. While that is happening, also, we have a lizard folk, 2 lizard folk, actually. One regular lizard folk and one lizard folk shaman. And the regular lizard folk gets 2 melee attack. He also gets 2 with a heavy club. Let's see what he does. He gets what happened there? He gets a +4, so one is an 18, that does not get through. One is a 22, that does get through. That's going to do 5 points of damaging to you. And then the shaman tries to do... He does a multi-attack too with his bite and with his claws. And he... let's see... gets a... Neither one of his attacks get through. His claws and his bite both don't quite get through. And then you're saved because this were-rat doesn't get through. This lizard folk is sort of moving in a different position to try to get to you. And this crocodile is sort of also angling to try to get to you. Okay. So, you have brought them all their pieces. Now, Zinc and Colker and Queen Unisor. Zinc and Colker, you see that Bart is being bitten by were-rats and clawed by lizard folk, and there's spells coming at him, and he's got a crossbow arrow in his side, but you have all of your stuff towards you right now. It will take you an action to get suited up. So you can get suited up, or you can go down and help him without being suited up.
I need some tools. I need my tools, and I want the guards to drop down there. Let's get your guards down there.
I was waiting for someone to say that. So, yeah, great. So, Queen, you're going to order some of the guards down. And, Colker, what are you going to do?
I want my stuff first. I can't do much without my stuff.
All right, so you're going to take this time to get suited up. Bart?
Yes, I need my dagger, I need my armor, and I need my sprig of holly.
Okay. Bart, you're surrounded by monsters and enemies. And there are guards coming, but it's going to take them a turn to get down to you.
All right. Well, first off, I'm going to use my second wind.
Yes?
Get me some hit points. All right, so I got 11 more hit points. Thank you very much.
And your armor class, by the way, just went down to 15.
What?
You don't have your elven chain. It should have been down there earlier, so consider yourselves lucky.
You know, Queen OCD clean. You could have let me have my armor.
You don't have your chainmail. The only reason you have 15 is because your tail can sort of move and block some things.
All right, well then, yeah, I'll attack whatever's in whatever, or what of them hit me?
Okay, so you've got 2 were-rats and a lizard folk shaman that you can attack.
And which of them did damage to me previously?
The were-rat right next to you.
All right, he's toast.
All right, go ahead and
all right,
try.
Come on, Brittany. Ooh, all right, 21.
That gets through his armor class.
Okay, here we go, Brittany. 17.
Okay, that you get a good hit on him, but you don't get through. This guy is still up kicking. All right. He is going to try to attack you now. Let's see. Both of them, in fact, there are 2 were-rats right there. They both attack, and neither... Oh, no, this one attack. He gets 2 attacks. Neither of his attacks get through. Oh, no, one... No, neither one of them gets through. Neither one gets through. And then the other one... Let's see if either one of these gets through. They both have +4. Yes, one of them does get through, and it's going to be the bite. So you're going to take 4 damage, and you have another Constitution throw to do.
Okay. Ooh, I hope I'm a werewolf.
How much does second wind give you?
It gave me 11. So I'm up to 9. I'm at 19 now.
Okay, great.
Okay, Constitution. 9.
9? Oh God, you're cursed with were-rat lycanthropy.
Nice. superpowers.
You feel the poison going into you right now. Yes, you feel the poison going into you. Now, also, the lizard folk... Oh, one of the other were-rats tries to hit you with its crossbow. And it is going to... Oop, does it succeed? Let's see. Yeah, it does. That's going to do another 5 points of damage to you. You are now down to 14. And then the lizard folk. One of the lizard folk tries to attack you. He gets 2 melee attacks. And he gets... Each of these is +4. Neither one of them gets through. And now the shaman does spike growth. He starts using his spells on you. He's done with this. So he sort of conjures up this hard spikes and thorns sort of conjure up from the ground surrounding you, and you take 2d4 piercing damage. Let's see what that does. That is 5 piercing damage, and you're also going to take it any time you move. So you're now down to 9 hit points. Zinc and Colker, you guys are now suited up.
Down we go.
You're going to jump down?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me do that. So you jump
Did
down.
we get by the way, did we get a rest while we were being bathed and whatnot?
No.
Okay.
No, because it was rough bathing. The way she described it, she like jumped over. So
I
you
figured
guys
as much. Just wanted to check.
sort of fall down.
I feel like I should have gotten a rest while I was in my dungeon.
Well, you did get a rest in the dungeon.
Oh,
For those 5 days, you did get a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, during that time, you got one. Let's see. Okay, I'll give you some elf fighters, too. Let's say that you get 1 as they tried to come down, and let's say you get 2 down here with you.
2? That's pretty stingy with your elf fighters.
Well, there's just not... I mean, how are they going to run down? It's like crowded. It's a little... You guys are all in... They just end up on your shoulders, I think. Okay, Bart, it's back to you.
Yeah! All right! Well, I gotta finish off that stupid were rat who attacked me. It was mean.
Okay.
All right, Brittany, what you got? Oh, Brittany doesn't do it.
Oh no, what happens?
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, he sort of jumps up and climbs up the back of you. Oh gosh. So the were-rat, they're all down now. Roll initiative, Zinc and Colker.
6.
Okay?
7.
Okay. Lucky for you, the guards are going to get to go first. So before any of these can attack and kill Bart, we have our fighters, and each of these guards can do a spear and a +3, and there's 2 of them. So let's see how they do. We've got a 18 and a 5. Actually, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's one of them's going to get through. One of them goes for the same were-rat you've been fighting, Bart, and he successfully gets through to it, and he is going to end up doing. He's going to end up doing 5 damage to the guy, who is still alive. Okay, now, Colker, what'd you get again on that initiative?
6.
And what'd you get, Zinc?
7.
Okay, Zinc, go ahead. Your move.
Okay. Am I close enough to do my? If I shoot my Eldritch Cannon,
Yeah.
will I hit anybody else in this tiny space? Okay.
Will you hit anybody else? The Eldritch Cannon. Well, which one are you going to do? Flamethrower, Force Ballista, or Protector?
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower does a 15-foot cone. So you could blow it out so that you're going to hit someone. You could make it so you only hit the Elven guard that's joined you.
Damn it.
Also, there are little potions of insanity mist all around. And there's a chance one of them could explode.
Okay. Let's can I get around the guard and then flamethrower?
Yeah. But you're little enough you can. You can run around the guard, stepping over an insanity mist potion, and getting over here, in which, if you wanted to, you could sort of, you could do a flamethrower.
These guys? Okay, let's try to flamethrower, like, this general area.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me what you get. The Eldritch Cannon goes out. You're going to do, each creature has to do a dexterity saving throw, which is a DC 13, and we've got, how many are you aiming at here? This is coming out of your hat, right?
My little thing that I made, my little head thing.
All right, you're going to get 4 of them inside this sort of range of flame.
So that's 4 d20s?
No, I just did it. Only one of them survives. So 3 of them are going to... So one of them's going to take half damage, and 3 of them are going to take full damage. Go ahead and tell me how much damage you do with this. Oh, wait. Wait, before you do this, there are 2 insanity potions within the range of the flamethrower.
Don't worry, I got insanity before. It's no big deal. It just makes you dumber.
It's very bad.
I had so much brain power left over, so.
Did I hit them, or did you tell me that before I hit them?
Roll a perception check. Let's say if it's over 10, you realized it. If it's under 10, you didn't.
Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, 16.
Whew, you realized it before you shot off your flamethrower.
Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, then I'm just gonna have to, can I use my Staff of Flowers and create, ivy to tangle around them?
You want to try to do entangling growth?
Yeah.
It can only create flowers. I'm not sure that you can use it for entangle. I don't think you can use it for entangle. You can only use it to create in flowers. I mean, you could create ivy, but it wouldn't necessarily entangle them.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use one of my weapons.
Okay.
I never use weapons.
You could use the Staff of Flowers to... Now, remember, Bart is still bound up in thorns. That any action he makes is going to take piercing damage. You could use the flowers to turn the thorns to little buds if you wanted.
Yeah, let's do that, because we're going to need him.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
So you save Bart. What are you going to do, Colker?
I guess I'll attack. There are still some guys there. I'll attack this one of them.
You're going to attack this were-rat that's sort of right in front?
Yeah, the grayish one.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right next.
Yeah, exactly. So this is one.
Yeah.
He's beaten and bloody, and Bart's been taking him on. All right.
Well, he's the one that's closest to me, so I guess I'll just sort of, I don't know, give him a good swift kick.
All right.
No. How beaten is
He looks like he's about a third of his will to live, 2/3 of his will to live have gone away.
he? Okay, I'll stab him. I'll attack him with my dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with a +6. Oh yeah, you got good at this. Dagger.
9.
9 with your +6. You only got a 9. That does not
rolled
get
a
through.
3.
This guy sort of slides around underneath it, and now he gets to
Stop sliding around on your own blood.
Now he gets to attack as well. He goes to bite you this time, and that's going to get through. Roll a Constitution check.
12.
Whew. You are not cursed, but you are going to take 4 points of damage from his bite, and you're going to take another 5 points of damage from his sword. So that guy, and then next to him, this were-rat back here pulls back his little crossbow, and he's shooting at Bart. And at Bart, he gets does his little crossbow get through? Yep, it's a natural 20. It's going to get through. It hits you right in the heart, Bart, and it does 8 points of damage, bringing you down to 1 single hit point. And then this were-rat over here turns to try to bite you, Zinc. So it comes up to you, and let's see how it does. It sort of jumps on you, clawing and going crazy, and it gets its bite gets through, but not its sword. I need you to roll a Constitution check, Zinc.
I shoved down
8.
Elven guys.
8? You feel a poison going through your body, and you feel the were-rat lycanthropy taking over, and you lose hit points. Meanwhile, this shaman here, this lizard shaman, he changes his shape, and he turns into a crocodile.
Oh.
Yeah, he can do that. Lizard shaman can turn into these giant things.
Can you just shout after a while at him and run away?
Yeah.
He comes into a giant crocodile here. Let's get rid of that guy. After a while, and he turns on you, Zinc. He's sort of huge. Oh gosh, he jumps right on your face. And let's see what this crocodile
My
does.
face is already so messed up from some other fight we did.
Um,
My face is just messed up.
Let's see. Change shape. Does it take that? Action? Nope, that's its only action. So it can't attack you just yet because it's in change shape form. That guy. Now this lizard folk comes in. I'm gonna say he stays back here and he tries to shoot his javelin. He tries to throw his javelin at you, Colker. And does it get through? It is an 11 plus 4. That's 15. And Colker, what's your armor class?
16.
16. Okay, it does not get through. He doesn't get through, and this lizard folk also tries to shoot you though. Armor class 16. Not shoot you, tries to throw his javelin at you, and both of them miss. You sort of curve around. I think maybe you do some fancy dance steps. You want to tell us how you dodge these two javelins that come at you?
Well, I dance left. I dance right. I dance forward, back, and they just miss me completely.
Meanwhile, this crocodile moves in and tries to bite you, Bart. Oh God. Let's see. What is his attack? He can do a bite with a +4 to hit. So your armor class, I think it's still 15 because I don't think you've put on your armor yet.
Well, has it been thrown down
Woo! He got a 14.
yet? Yeah, that's right.
How do you dodge that, Bart?
I'm gonna lurch in bleeding and my organs flying apart. And I'm gonna call up to the queen. Hey, could I have my warhammer and my armor and maybe a cake of healing or two thrown down this way, please?
Gotcha, all of it. Here you go.
Do you have cakes of healing, Queen Unisor?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a whole tray of them right here. Could you just please open your mouth and we'll just slide, the whole tray will just go.
Alright, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. Shaking it a little bit so the crumbs come down.
Oh, I want all the crumbs.
I would say that, Bart, this really turned out. This took a turn right now. I thought we were heading quickly to a death, but those cakes of healing the Queen Unisor whipped up.
Yeah.
Normally I would say that you would be overdosed with poison, but because you've spent literally the entire campaign building up your tolerance to very dangerous drugs.
Oh my god, I'm like a lizard person from Fort Lauderdale. Like, my blood could, like, kill a snake.
Alright, let's say that you take 3 potion of healings. Let's say, or cakes of healing work as potion of healing. And let's say that each one of these, how much are they going to do? Let's say that each does 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Bart.
Okay.
So you're getting, what, each does 2d4, and we said 3, so you're getting 6d4 plus 12.
11, and 15 plus 12 is 27.
Alright, you get back 27 hit points, and now, what are you going to do?
I'm a golden god! Alright, I'm assuming my warhammer has fallen near me so I could pick it up.
Yep, I'm going to say you grab it. As it's coming down, you open your mouth, you grab it, and you're ready to fight.
Alright, warhammer of boring, let's do this! Alright, finally, alright. So, I'm going to... Alright, what's in front of me? Is that stupid rat still alive?
Yep, the were-rat that has cursed you and Zinc into becoming were-rat is still alive.
He is the MVR of this whole thing. Alright, so I'm gonna hit it with Warhammer of Boring.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, hell yeah. 24.
That gets through.
Okay, let's see here. And I do... Wait, attacks. Here we go. 5 points of damage.
Okay. He's still alive.
God damn it.
He's looking
All
weak,
right.
but he's still alive.
Alright, fine. Warhammer of Brittany, which is going to be overkill and unnecessary, but here we go. Oh, 24 again.
That guy is dead. How much damage you do?
Let me see. 15.
Yes. How do you smash this guy that had 4 hit points left?
Oh my god. I'm going to just sort of pulverize it through the center, and then I'm going to hop and do a little jig on its corpse. I'm going to do a little Colker on it.
A little Colker. While that's going on, both of the guards, both of the guards try to stay in the attack now. I'll just roll both of their attack rolls. Let's see what they do. They have a 8 and a 5, but they get a +3. So 11 does get through. The 5 does not. The one that has the 11 is going to end up doing, let's say, 4 points of damage. to this other little were-rat over here. So this guy is now going down, and he gets a little swipe on this guy. It just makes it, this guy tries to attack. The crocodile doesn't get through at all. Okay, Zinc, what are you gonna do? You've got a crocodile literally on top of you.
Literally
it has
on me.
thrown you to the ground,
Okay.
right above you.
So I'm on my back on the ground, and the
Yeah.
crocodile is like on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my springy knees, and I'm gonna kick him into the ceiling.
No.
Hell yeah.
Great. I'd say with that, why don't you roll with a +6?
What? Just a d20.
Yeah, roll a d20 with a +6. Let's see how you do.
Buh. 11.
11.
Big crocodile. It's hard to miss.
It is on you
It's
too.
hard to miss.
It's not like dodging.
I might. Can I use my inspiration to try that again?
Yeah, you can use your inspiration. You when you hit it the first time,
Yeah.
your legs do seem to almost go the other way, but you can use your inspiration.
All right. Oh, not much better. 8 + 6. 14.
His armor class is 12.
That 8 + 6?
You're gonna get through that.
Okay.
So you knock him up to the ceiling, and I'm gonna say you do 4 points of damage with that hit as you get him up. All right, and it lets you free, so you can move now if you want to.
Great. How close am I to that insanity potion?
Right next to it, 3 feet. There's ones all over. There's like 3 in this room. The closest one is like 3 feet away from you.
Okay, I want to try to get as many off the ground as possible.
All right, you're gonna grab it.
Yeah.
You can grab it and you can run to the other 2, but it's gonna cause an opportunity attack.
No, I just want to. I want to grab it and like bring it down this, like
Okay.
down this tunnel, just
Great.
out of the range of fighting.
Okay, great.
I'm not gonna get rid of it. I just
You can
just get it out of
you can
range.
come all the way down here if you want.
Great. Let's
And
drop
I'm
it
going
down.
to say you've grabbed this little one here. Okay?
Yeah.
So this one is gone. Okay. Great. So Colker, what are you going to do now?
Okay. Let's see. There's still one more were-rat.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... One moment. I'm gonna shoot poison spray at it. And that is a cantrip.
Ooh, great. All right, tell us how you do it.
Well, I rolled a natural 1, so I don't. It's 1 point. It's 1 point damage, I guess.
You actually don't need on poison spray to roll to hit. So
Right.
yeah.
So I rolled damage and I got a 1.
You got a 1. All right, 1
Yeah.
damage.
So I spray it at him, but unfortunately, something catches my eye out of the corner of it, and I look away and shift my arm, so only like the edge of the puff of the poison then catches him.
I have terrible news for you. That poison spray on a natural 1 hits the insanity mist potion, which is right behind it, and it starts to sort of smoke out around it. I'm gonna say it's gonna take a little while to get out, but it definitely is beginning to grow. So let's say that like it's right now, it starts growing like right here. Here's the insanity mist starting to come as soon as you hit it.
All right.
You can
that touches the were-rat though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Shit.
You can also move. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to dodge over here behind behind Bart.
over the dead skeleton, the bones of the skeleton.
Yes.
All
Bart
right.
Bart is much larger than me and will make an excellent elven shield.
Yes, and when I become insane with the insanity mist, I'm definitely good to be around.
All right. So first, the crocodiles. You have 2 crocodiles, Bart, that have now decided to attack you.
Bring it.
Each of these crocodiles is a bite with +4. So I don't think you have time to put on your plate armor yet. It's at your feet, but I'm going to say your armor class is still 15. One got a 13, and one got a 11. Neither one of the crocs get through. All right, now the were-rats circle up. So here the were-rats come towards you, Bart. This guy and this guy sort of scurry around, and let's see how they do. Yeah, great. So of the 2 were-rats, they're both going to try to bite and stab. They each get 2 attacks. The first one gets a... he has a 6 plus 5, which will not get through on the bite. A 12 plus 5, which will get through. His short sword attacks you and does 5 points of damage.
Okay.
You're now down to 23. The other one tries to bite you and attack you as well. And by the way, Queen Unisor, you're out of healing cakes. No more of that.
Hey, keep that coming. What the hell? All right, would you throw down some grenade cakes? It'd be really helpful right now.
The other one also misses with the bite, but his sword also gets through, doing 18 points of damage. Now, oh, sorry, taking you down, doing 5 points of damage. Taking you down to 18. Meanwhile, you have 2 lizard... two lizard folk left. Let me get this guy back here. They both sort of retreat, and the lizard folk decide to try to attack you with their bows and arrows. They... Oh no, they can't. They've already thrown their javelins. They can't. So they're going to have to attack. This guy comes over to attack the... guard, and this guy runs around to attack this guard. Let's see how they do. Both of these lizard folk, now that they're attacking this way, they get 2 melee attacks with their heavy clubs. So let's see, 1, 2. One of them gets a +4, a 5, and a 15, and the guards are at 11. So the 15 is going to get through, and it's going to do 5 points of damage. Each of the guards has 11 hit points, so one of them now is down to 6. And the other guard, he tries to get through with his heavy clubs.
Tough. We could have avoided all this by just killing the guards that came to bother us.
Yeah, you could have, but there were a lot of them, and you didn't think about it. The other also gets through, so each of these guards is down to 6 hit points. Now, is there anyone else that I missed? No, everyone's gone. Okay, Bart, it's up to you.
All right. Well, the crocodiles seem useless, so I gotta kill the rats.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
There's 2 left.
Warhammer of Boring. Oh, yes! 24.
Gets through.
That does, sadly, only 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Warhammer of Brittany. Oh, yes! Another 24. So here we go. That does 4, 6, 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. He is at... Oh, that kills him. Which one? I'm saying all those went to 1. Is it this guy or this guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Guy below you? All right.
Guy below me.
All right. You
Don't mind me.
smash this were-rat. Brains fly everywhere. A skull sort of flies up. It seems...
I turn to the third rat and say, "You want to be next?" That's 2.
Uh,
Your mom.
I think you inspire the guards to both attack the third rat with their spear.
Yeah.
They both grab up their spears and run towards that third rat. Oh my god! Can you guys see what's happening on D&D Beyond, Bart? Did you just see that?
No.
Both those guards rolled natural 20s.
Holy shit. I'm so inspiring.
They do 20 points of damage to this rat. They don't kill it, but they look fierce. These guards look like you've never seen it before. Yeah, I think as they run to attack it, they do say something like, "For Bart!
Bart!
Bart the Basher! Who would we be? Who would I be without Bart the Basher? Who would I raise my spear for?" It's very moving. All right, Zinc, what are you gonna do?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Can I get back into the room and still have a turn?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. You're about 20 feet from them, and remember, you can move 40 with your springy legs.
Oh, right. Okay. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Insanity Mist
Yep.
has to have some sort of particle to make it a mist.
Yes.
So if I cast Frost Fingers at it, would the particles in the mist freeze and fall?
I am gonna say yes because it is moisture. So if you froze it, it would fall.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
So you're gonna run up here, and you're probably gonna have to get an opportunity attack because you're gonna have to get between this lizard man and the crocodile.
Yep.
Well, no, you won't need an opportunity attack because you're between them.
Yeah, and they're gonna be in my cone too.
They're gonna be in your cone too.
Right? Like they're gonna.
How does
Frost Fingers.
Frost Fingers? Now that you have all your stuff, you can use it.
Freezing cold blasts from your fingertips in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 cold damage, or increased by 1d8 for each spell slot above first.
Okay,
so
let's
it's
see.
a cantrip, so it's just.
So 15 feet, yeah. So you can come this far basically with it. It would be this much of a cone. So I think if you I'm going to say you get up to this guy. He's not going to be in it, this lizard man, because, you've almost got to go past him. But then you're going to try to do here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone would be in it. You could get all the monsters in it.
Cool. Let's try it.
Okay, go ahead and let's see. They need to. So tell us how it works. Tell us how you do it as an artificer gnome, and I'll roll their constitution.
So I'm going to pull out one of those little ball bearings that I keep on me, and I'm going to roll it like this, and then Frost Fingers in a little cone, and the ball's going to just turn into a little ice and just.
Roll a d20 and add 5 so I know what to roll for their constitution.
22.
Oh my god. So they have to roll above 22. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them left, or they're all going to take this cold damage. Okay, let's see. So it's constitution 1, 2, 3, 4. And the crocodiles have +1. Is anyone possible to get over 22? No. None of them get over 22. They all take the full damage. And so 2d8. Roll 2d8 and tell me how well you do.
6.
6? Okay, so this croc goes down to that number. This guy goes down to this number. The were-rat goes down to this number. I'm not intentionally not telling you what the numbers are. And our lizard folk guy. Okay. Good.
Did that also hit the insanity mist?
Yeah, I'm gonna say with the 22 that you froze the insanity mist that was about to go off, and yeah, you're good on that. All right, Colker.
All right. And this guy here is still one of the were-rats?
There's one were-rat right here. Yep, one were-rat left right here.
Like, that's where I was clicking, but...
Uh-huh.
Okay. 1 second. All right. I'm gonna step around. Well, unfortunately, I can't really get to him because Bart's in my way now.
Whose fault is that?
Oh, it's entirely mine. I'm not saying it's not.
Hide behind Bart.
So... Can I sort of boost off Bart to jump over to behind this remaining were-rat?
Yeah, you want to try to like end where the crocodile's tail is?
Yeah, and to end there.
Yeah. I'll say you can boost over him. Just do a little dexterity check and tell me. Do you want to land and do an action, like do a fancy attack?
I would very much like to land
Superhero
and
landing.
attack him from the back.
Okay, how are you going to do that? What kind of landing is it going to be?
Okay. Well, first you said I need to do a dexterity check.
Yeah, but how?
I rolled a 3, so +4. That's a 7. So.
Well, it depends how fancy your landing is.
Well, but I do at least get over Bart.
Yeah, I think you can get over him,
Okay.
but if you're like trying to do like a somersault, you're not going to make it.
No, I'm just trying to do a jump, and I just want to make sure it's not like I miscalculate and bash my crotch on the back of his head.
No, I think with the 7, if it's just a simple like use his shoulder for leverage as you sort of leap off over him, I think you can do that.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do anything super fancy. Not trying to do spins and flips or what have you.
You're not trying to pull a Nick Walker here.
Exactly. So I leap that way, and then once I'm on the ground, I'll turn around and attack this guy with my dagger.
Okay, go ahead. He's got an armor class of 12.
And I roll a 16.
That gets through. How much damage do you do?
7.
Perfect. That is exactly his hit points. Tell us how you kill him.
I get a dagger straight to the kidney.
Ooh.
Or at least what I presume is kind of like a kidney on a were-rat. I mean, it's a were-rat, so I presume they have kidneys. So, straight to the kidney.
As you do that, the lizard folk say, "Fight for our rat brothers!" And he turns around, and this guy is going to go for you. He tries to bite and attack you with his heavy club at the same time.
Does he get some sort of penalty for trying to do 2 things simultaneously?
No, because he gets 2 melee attacks. The bite is going to be a 17, and the club is going to be a 19. I think both of those get through, Colker.
They do. My armor class is 16.
Yep. So you're taking 5 damage from the bite, and you're going to take another 5 damage from the club. That brings you down to 12 hit
12
points.
hit points. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the two crocodiles seem to have think that Bart is a worthy opponent, and both of them lunge at Bart, trying to bite him. The crocodiles have a bite with a +4, and Bart, they get your armor class is 15 now because you don't have your plate mail still. Because Queen Unisor took them off. One of them gets through, and the croc bite is gonna do 1d10 +2, and it's gonna grapple you. Oh, let's see. How's it made? 1d10 +2. It's gonna do 11 points of damage, and
Damn.
Bart is grappled. You're down to 7 hit points, and now Zinc. There's this one lizard folk that tries to attack you, and
Meanwhile, my cat just rolled a +7 bite.
really,
It was more of like a play with me bite, but it didn't do any damage. No hit
Zinc.
points.
This gets through, and they have a +4, 16. What's your armor class? 14. Both is also going to get through.
14.
So this one's going to bite you, do 5 points of damage, and hit you doing another 5 points of damage. So it does 10 points of damage total, bringing you down to 17. Okay. We're back. Bart, you're grappled. You can try to escape the grapple, but you can't do anything else.
Well, fine, I'll escape the grapple.
It's
whatever.
a DC 12 strength check.
Strength saving throw.
Yep, strength saving throw, DC 12.
Ah, damn it! I rolled a 10. I have a +6 strength, and I still didn't do it.
You're caught up in it. Queen Unisor, you see this happening. What do you say to what's going on with the people down there? You see Bart the hero trapped inside of a crocodile that's starting to do the death roll with him.
Oh no. What can I send down to help? Can I send more guys? Can I send
Yeah, there's room now for you to send more guys.
Great, I send every guy who will fit down that sewer hole.
There you go.
Okay. Let's say you send a couple more fighters down. Boom. Couple more come in. Great. All right. The fighters now all have their chance to attack. I'm going to say that they are here, and they are all aiming for the... At least 3 of them are aiming for the crocodile, which is biting Bart, which is holding in Bart. Let's see what these guys do. All right. Each of the 3 guys that try to go to you, they have a 11, 2, and a 7 with a +3. That is a 10, a 15, and a 5. The crocodile has 12, so only one of them gets through. One of them does get through, though, and does 4 points of damage onto this crocodile. Let's see here. All right. So that croc takes 4 points of damage, the one that's bothering you, but it doesn't quite let go. It's still there. And then the other guy attacks this croc, and he does the same thing. He gets a +4. He doesn't get through. All right, Zinc, what are you going to do?
Is this crocodile still on me, or is he off?
No, he is. No
kicked
crocodile's on you. He is now got Bart and is like circling Bart in a death grip. So you've got a lizard folk on one side of you, and you've got a crocodile who's kind of frozen on the other side of you.
Okay. I want to try to get that crocodile that's bothering Bart. Can I get? Is he the crocodile? Is that the crocodile that's near me?
Yep,
Or
the one that's right beside you is the one that has Bart in his death grip.
Okay, great. So let's go to I'm gonna cast Grease
Yeah.
at Bart and the crocodile.
It is, I am told, the
Make him too slippery to hold anymore.
Ooh. All right, good. So, as you cast Grease on the crocodile, that I think you get inspiration for that. That is a really smart move. All right. So it covers the ground in a 10-foot square, and it has to succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Let's see. It has dexterity +0, and let's say in this dexterity saving throw, it's going to be 13. It gets a 2. This crocodile actually falls over prone on its back, and you just sort of slide out of it, all greased up and looking great.
There's plenty of
I feel
stuff
like something
there.
like this
Just
happened
get
once
cleaned up in a-
before in this game.
Did it? It's
Not in this campaign, but
Yeah, exactly.
I always keep Grease in my spell.
Grease is one of the
list.
best ones.
You just never know when you're gonna need it.
I've had some real classics in other campaigns with Grease.
Let's put this as sort of prone on this guy. What are you gonna do, Colker?
all right. There's a lizard guy right there below me, right?
There is a there's a little guy right here. Yep, you see him? This guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just because I still have the spiral from the insanity mist.
I can clear that. There we go.
Well, now he's underneath the tail of the crocodile.
Say he's moved there.
Okay. I am going to. Right. It's time to pull out the lightsaber again. I'm gonna cast flame sword again.
All right.
Flame blade.
All right.
And I will attack him with the flame blade.
Okay. Go ahead with the +2 to hit.
21.
That gets through.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right, good.
Yeah.
And where do you hit him?
I go. Well, how is he armored, or is he just like a naked lizard dude?
No, he's got he's got his scales, and he's got a sort of a turtle shell buckler.
Gotcha. I go for his chest.
Yeah, you carve right down the middle of his chest, and it sort of burns and opens up a little bit. You do damage to him, but you don't kill him.
Okay.
Okay, now these guys get to attack again. So the lizard folk you've made mad. He's coming for you, Colker. He tries to sort of bite you and use this sort of heavy club in his hand. The bite is going to get through. That's 15 plus 4. That's 19. The heavy club, you sort of dodge out of the way. With the bite, you take 5 points of damage. This brings you down to 7 hit points. All right. Now, the crocodile, one of them is prone. It can't attack. The other goes for Bart again. And the one when it goes for Bart, it is going to...
Wait, wasn't I grappled before? Did he ungrapple me?
Yeah, the grease.
Oh, right, Grease.
Well, there's 2 of them. The one who grappled you is actually on his back prone. He doesn't get to attack. The other one does get to attack, the one that didn't grapple you, and he succeeds. He's going to do... Oh, he grapples you! Oh, wait, no.
I feel like
do a strength...
grapple. he should grapple with disadvantage because
He's
so
greased
greasy.
up.
Because
That's
Bart
true.
greasy.
Okay.
Grappled with grease.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you an advantage on a strength
Yeah.
check with a difficulty class of 12. You're definitely going to
Alright.
take the 1d10 plus 2, but let's see if you can
Wait.
avoid the grapple.
If I don't beat that, all right. 24.
24? Yes, you are not grappled, and he's going to end up doing Bart, but that bite does 11 points of damage,
Okay,
which
so
means
I'm not grappled, but I am dead.
you are bleeding with a huge crocodile bite right out of your chest, and you're all right. Now there's one more lizard folk. This one more lizard folk goes for you, Zinc, and he tries to bite and attack with his club. The bite gets through. The club does not. The bite is going to do 5 points of damage to you, Zinc. Okay, Bart, roll a death saving throw. Add your +2 Constitution. I think I lost sound on you. Oh no, you've gone mute. You've
I
muted.
muted myself.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Ooh, your first one is a success.
Woo!
All right. Now all the guards get to attack. So he's got one success. All these guards now. Where are we? Yeah, they're all. This guy's going to come down to help you with the lizard man. These two are going to attack this crocodile. This one's going to attack this crocodile. All right, the two guards first. They each get a boom boom on the prone crocodile. One misses, one gets through. On the one who gets through is going to end up doing 5 points of damage. Where are my crocs up here? Okay. The one on the other croc tries to get through, and he also gets through and does 5 points of damage. And the one on the lizard folk tries to get through with his spear. He also gets through and does 5 points of damage. Okay. Now it is up to you, Zinc.
Okay. How close am I to Bart?
You're right next to him. You can reach out and touch him. You're right beside him.
Okay. Can I pour a potion of vitality down his throat real quick?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I have 3 of those, so I'm going to use one to save Bart a couple of points here. And then, can I do something else, or does that take my whole turn?
You're going to use one of your potions of healing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. You can do this and move.
Okay. Can I kick the crocodile that's next to me?
No, you can't do that.
Okay. Then I want to... Is there something behind me? Right here?
Yes, that's a lizard
Blue
man.
thing.
There is a lizard man right behind you.
Okay. Oh, but there's no... Okay, so I could... Can I, I would like to, cast my, Tasha's Caustic Brew with him.
I don't think you can do that and do the potion. You can only do the potion of vitality and then move. You could still move,
Okay.
but you can't take another action.
Can I get out of range of any attacks with that move?
You could, but you would get an opportunity attack. If you moved past this, you could sort of move down the hallway, trying to like squeeze past this guard. Or you could come around this way and sort of come down here. and get out of the
But
way.
I get opportunity attacked both times.
You right? Yes, exactly.
All right, I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna stay where you are, Bart. I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. 8.
All right. You get 8 hit points back.
Yay.
You wake up with half of your body missing, but you're back. All right, Colker, what are you gonna do?
Lightsaber to the guy's chest again.
The same lizard folk?
The same lizard.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
Rolled a 13.
That's gonna get through. And how much damage do you do?
9.
That is exactly the amount of hit points he had. Tell us how he goes
That
down.
happens again.
Oh, precise.
Yeah. How do you kill him?
I
The
lop
sash.
his head off. I lop his stupid lizard head off.
This episode has been Colker Deathwood.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the crocodiles start attacking Queen Unisor's things. Let's see how they do. And they just rip into this one guy, totally killing him. So they decide just to take down this dude, and he's dead. One of your elf guards who ran down is just like ripped in two as they tear him apart. And the lizard folk tries to attack you. Zinc with his double attack. His bite. Neither one of them gets through. In fact, he rolls a natural 1, and he ends up hurting himself with his club a little bit. Okay, Bart, what are you going to do?
Okay. Well, where was the stupid crocodile that pinned me? I did not find that pleasant.
Right here. It's this guy right here.
Gonna
I
make
don't
his
blame
life
you.
quite unpleasant, and I'm gonna use my last advantage roll. Because why the hell not? All right, Warhammer of Boring. Even with advantage, only an 11.
Their armor class, I think that is their armor class. A crocodile's armor class is, no, it's 12. It doesn't get through.
All right, Warhammer of Brittany, come on, you can do it. Natural 20!
I'm gonna say on this Warhammer of Brittany that because it's a natural 20, you could use the 4 attacks over the 2 crocodiles if you want.
Hell yes! All right, so first crocodile gets 19.
Uh-huh.
Second crocodile gets even better. Wait, math. Here we go. We can do this. 24.
They both had 4 hit points. So why don't you tell us how your tail swings back and forth and kills them?
Yeah, well, I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little booty shake like Colker would do. I'm gonna get down like I'm gonna do a booty clap. I'm gonna clap to the left, clap to the right, and kill me some crocodiles.
Okay.
I have taught you well, Padawan.
Zinc, you're staring down the last enemy, this lizard man right in front of you.
Oh man, let's Tasha's Caustic Brew him down the hallway.
Ooh, great. Go ahead.
Man, oh man.
So
Am I just rolling damage for him, or do you need me to do a d20?
For Tasha's Caustic Brew, he has to do a dexterity saving throw. So it's a
Okay.
dex 13 saving throw, and he gets an 18, which means he survives it, but hold on. I think that means he does half damage. Yeah. So what are you casting at second level?
No, first level.
Okay, roll 2d4 and let's see how much you get on him. I'm gonna give him half damage for that dexterity saving throw.
So he takes 2.
You rolled 4?
Actions unstable.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That does not put him down. He gets some of it over him, and he's bad, but he's not down. All of the guards that are left gather up to throw their spears at him. Let's see if they do. Out of those, none of them get through. All of their spears miss. It's up to you, Colker. Can you get this guy?
Okay, which is the last guy? Where is this
Right
last
here.
guy I'm going?
Right here.
There? Oh, that's gonna be difficult. He's pretty far away from me.
Yeah, but Zinc's really only this big.
True. Alright. Gonna head over to here
Mm-hmm.
and lightsaber the fucker.
Yes! Yes! Your flaming sword comes around your head.
And I rolled a 9 to hit.
Oh, God! You did not get through! He jumps back. Wait. He jumps back. Zinc, you could have... Or Colker, do you want to use your inspiration?
I have inspiration?
Yeah.
Come on, we're all inspired to
And
go
yes,
to bed.
I will.
Kill him.
I would like to be inspired.
Try again.
$19.
Yes! And how much damage do you do?
I do 7 points of damage.
He had 6 left. That destroys him.
Why'd you
And
waste
once
one?
again, I in slow motion, with Duel of the Fates playing, behead the motherfucker. And as soon as I do, the music changes from Duel of the Fates to Chariots of Fire. Dun 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 dun. Or in this case, Chariots of Flame Sword.
You hear a chanting. It's a chanting you haven't heard before. At first, you think they're cheering for Bart. But no, you realize the other elves are going, Colker! 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 It's a new sound!
I raise my arm with my flaming sword and say, bow down before your new master!
How do you respond to that, Queen Unisor?
I'm just kidding.
Hold up.
You could use a B section.
You have cleared. Queen, do you want to say anything to them before we end?
I clap my hands, and an elven attendant comes and brings me a jeweled clothespin. Then I lean over the hole and I say, "My champions, thank you. You have taken the first step towards saving the city."
So next week when we'll pick up, you will have 3 days to prepare for the battle, in which she is still outmanned 2-1, but no longer is the chemical weapon attack going to happen during the city, because you now have enough time for Plutus to come and save it all. Thanks guys for such a great session.
Get those bakers on more cakes.
Yeah, on it. Whole kitchen.
See you guys next Monday.